No. 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 No.
I'm literally dying right now. Oh no. Eat the cake! Eat the cake! Hurry up! Let's go! Cake's what makes us big, right? Squish. We killed Charlie. Don't tell Corpse we killed Charlie.
Oh, Rambo. Happy birthday to you.
Running away.
Happy birthday
Running away.
to
Running
you.
away.
Happy
Goodbye.
birthday, dear Rambo. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Bulby.
Of course.
And we want to keep the same color, and it does again unnerve me that these things do not perfectly line up. Ugh. Disney, I need you to fix your grid. You really need to fix your grid here, please and thanks. Alright, I think instead of having the chandelier in the center of the
Hello.
Hey, buddy. Here you go. Have a num-num. Have another num-num. Look how happy he gets. Here's another one. He changes colors because he's excited. Uh-oh. Booger. I've got 2 more for you. That one there that I just put down and 1 more. With the voodoo doll.
Oh my god. Go burn the voodoo doll. Alright, let's all 4 go in this time.
No,
First person goes in dies.
I need a vacuum.
She can't get all 4 of us.
I can.
It tells you the first person that goes in dies.
Shut up, doll. Thank you. Jeez.
No! 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 What's happening? No! My boat! Oh no! My boat! It's dead!
My boat. My boat.
It's dead! Oh no! Oh no! My boat! Somebody help me! I don't know where I am! Help me! I've lost all my treasure!
Alright, so you see those trash marks. They're telling you what direction he went.
Oh, come
And
here.
if you follow those, you shouldn't have PR.
Come here, Riva.
Come here where?
Oh, hi.
Well,
Hi, Ichi.
Hello.
Howdy, hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and happy New Year's! I know for some of the world it's already January 2nd, but it's still January 1st for me, so suck it up and deal with it. I'm also realizing that even though I changed to the just starting screen on all of the platforms, it only changed it on 2 out of the 3. I went through all this time, all of this hassle, making sure that OBS is cooperating and working properly, and it still decided not to work. It's okay, it happens. Wouldn't be a stream without technical difficulties. So we're here, we're hanging. It's January 1st, it's our first official stream of 2025, so yay! We're staying on the ball, woo! And it's actually going to be our last Wednesday stream. This is our last Wednesday stream, guys. Because the month of December, I put up a poll in our Discord, and I asked the community, I was like, hey, I want to move from 2 days a week to 3 days a week. Would you rather we do Monday, Wednesday, Saturdays, and bring back Mario Mondays? Or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, and the community shared the idea of doing Throwback Thursdays so that we can still get our Mario games in occasionally, but don't have to have Mario Mondays for Mario Day. And Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday did in fact win. Yes, I just said win instead of win. I can't speak, okay? Okay. So we will be switching over to Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays starting next week. So we've got today as our last Wednesday stream, at least until I decide to do a random Wednesday stream for whatever reason. But today's going to be our last Wednesday stream. We'll stream Saturday like normal, and then it'll be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday from then on. So, yeah. Still same time as of right now. Babe, that's crazy. I just saw that message. That's crazy. Still gonna be about the same time. It's going to be approximately 5:30 to 6 p.m. start time on those days, and then we usually go till about 9 o'clock because I usually have work the next morning. Now, if I happen to get through my training and we get put into our squads and my schedule at work changes, then our times will change, but as of right now, that is what our schedule will be starting next week. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, either 5:30 or a 6 p.m. start time until 9 p.m. Eastern. But yeah, so that'll be a fun time switching over and doing an extra day a week. It'll definitely give the Purple Side community a bit more time to try and get in on this new community goal we got going on. Because for anyone who has noticed on the Purple Side, and yes, we are multi-streaming, okay? We are all over the place. We've got the Clock app, we've got the Purple Side, we've got the Green Side. We're not on the Red Side live because the Red Side gets the VODs. But the Purple Side has a community goal this month. If we can manage to get 25,000 channel points as a community over the next 30 days, we will be hosting a giveaway. We'll be giving away a Steam gift card. So, if the community can manage to get those channel points together, and you can... Good job getting your food, V-Doms. Happy New Year, bud. If the community can manage to get 25,000 channel points donated within 30 days, which I feel like that should be manageable. I feel like 25,000 should be manageable for y'all because you can donate 2,000 of your channel points every time we go live. So I don't think there's any reason why we shouldn't be able to get to that 25,000 channel point goal. And if we do, Scotison! Happy New Year, buddy! So you should be able to go into your channel points and it should give you the community goal, hopefully. If it's not popping up, then I may have to try and check it again. But you should be able to just go into your channel point redeems like you would your digging and such. And you should be able to donate that way. Keyword should. I'm trying to pull it up myself to double check, but keyword should. No, it's not populating. Why is it not populating? Alright, hold on. Let me try and fix that then, because it's not popping! I set that up before stream, and apparently it didn't set up properly. But that's okay. It'll give me a second to do it. How has everyone's New Year's been so far, though? Alright, we want to go to viewer rewards, power-ups, and channel points. Alright, here you go. I have to hit start challenge. That's why it's not up. Now it is officially started, and now you should be able to see it. I didn't realize I had to hit start challenge. But I hit start challenge. So you should officially be able to do it. If you go into the channel point redeems, you click on it, and you can either give 250 channel points or you can give 2,000 channel points. It's your choice. But if we manage to get to the 25,000 by the end of the 30 days, which again, I feel like that is manageable for y'all, especially since we'll be streaming 3 days a week instead of 2 days a week, we'll give away a Steam gift card, and the Steam gift card giveaway will be going over the course of like a month or two as well. So you'll have a bunch of opportunities to get entries into that giveaway. But you have to unlock the giveaway first, guys. Gotta unlock it first. Eve with bad day was good. So both of my days were meh. I don't know if you've noticed with me flailing my arms everywhere or not. And yes, I know the words on stream sound is going in the background. I'm sorry, I completely forgot that you guys could hear that on this screen. I got my thumb wrapped up in a blue little wrapper here. I may or may not have slammed a car door on my thumb on my way home from work. Well, not on my way home from work, but after I got home from work on Monday, I slammed the car door right on my thumb, and it was really bad at first. I had to lay down once I managed to get into my apartment because it always feels good. Yeah, this is my first time actually doing it. My first time doing it, and I honestly blame you, B-Doms. I was talking to Robo about it the other day because he told me yesterday that I should pop in to your stream and I should say hi and tell you about my finger. And I told him then that I blame you because you and I were talking on one of your streams the other day about being clumsy and inflicting injuries. And you were like, it's crazy that you've never done that. And I was like, yep, never done that. And I know this is not the type of injury we were talking about, but we were talking about being clumsy and injuring ourselves. And then shortly afterwards, this happened. So I full-heartedly blame you. I still love you, bud, but I full-heartedly blame you. But so this is my first time that I've slammed the car door on my finger. And after Robo has seen how I close my car door, he's surprised that it has not happened more frequently than this once. But I did it. It happened. I had to lay down on my floor after getting into the apartment because the adrenaline very quickly wore off and I got very incredibly lightheaded. Or maybe I got lightheaded from the adrenaline. I don't know. Either way, I got lightheaded and I needed to lay down for a little while. And then from that point on, I was taking at least one Advil every 4 hours for the pain. And I had read online that if it doesn't go away after 2 days, that maybe you should get a doctor to check at it. but I also was noticing that the bruising was still growing. Like, it was half of my nail as of last night when I went to bed, and then when I woke up this morning, it was my full nail, and it was starting to surround my nail as well. So I went to urgent care this morning to do it, and they're like, it's probably too late for us to poke the hole and let the blood out, but if you'd like, we can try it. And I was like, I don't think it's that late, because it doubled in size overnight. So I think it's still very much wet in there, and I very much think that you're going to be able to get some of that pressure out. So they poked not one, but 2 different holes into my nail to let the blood out, and my god, it feels so much better now. Here's the real question. Did the door stay shut after you slammed it, or did it bounce off the thumb? It stayed shut, but it did not lock automatically, so I was able to open it pretty quickly. It did not bounce off the thumb. Both times I did it, the door was shut and locked. Yeah, mine didn't lock. It didn't lock. It stayed shut, but it didn't lock, so I was able to open the door up real quick. I still can't believe I did it, though. There is a possibility that I end up losing my nail, though, because I didn't go to urgent care the first day, and I let that bruising swell to around the fingernail instead of just under the fingernail. So there is a chance that I do end up losing my nail, and that upsets me just a little bit, just the tiniest bit. Because this is my dominant hand. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm ambidextrous, and I can do most things with my other hand, but it's definitely a lot harder to do it with my left hand, so not having my thumb is a little bit of a nuisance, and if I don't have my fingernail there to be able to apply pressure, it's going to be a problem. One time the person with the keys was already inside. Good thing that was right after my stroke, so I didn't have feeling that hurt so much. Oh my gosh, B-Doms. B-Doms, you have so many problems, bud. So many problems. But, so that's how I started out my New Year's. I also promise, by the way, I am not sick. I am not sick, I'm just congested. This back and forth from 50 and 60 degrees to 20 and 30 degrees is not helping me and my congestion. So I am not sick. Urgent care did the full checkup while I was there. They were checking me for COVID because they did a rapid COVID DNA since I had my voice all groggy like this. They took my temperature and all that jazz, and they're like, no, you're good. You're congested. And I was like, yes, thank you. I know it's from this back and forth of the goddamn weather. So I promise I'm not sick. I'm just congested, and I have been hacking up phlegm all day and drinking lots of tea the past 2 days. You can ask Robo. Been drinking a lot of tea the past 2 days. And yes, I know going live and talking is not going to help my voice with the congestion, but it's okay. I'm here anyway. Suck it up, buttercups. I am. I only have black tea. It's black tea with cream and sugar because I cannot drink black tea straight unless it's like iced tea. And then I have had 1 cup with honey in it, but I'm not a honey person, and it made it taste weird, so I only did 1 cup of tea with honey in it. It's better than nothing, okay? It's better than nothing. We're gonna be switching off to water soon, though, because I do not feel like going downstairs to make a hot cup of tea every 5 minutes, and Robo's not here yet to do it for me. Catch. So, as promised, what we're doing today instead is we're going to be talking about all of the fun things that are to come in the new year with us. Did you know that studies have proven that honey works better for suppressing coughs than cough medication? Yeah, I have heard that, but I'm not a fan of honey. I don't know why, but the honey that you get in like the little bears and whatnot, it smells so repulsive to me, and I don't like the taste. I am not a honey person. I'm not a honey person. My one brother absolutely loves putting honey into his tea instead of sugar. I'm not a honey person. I can't do it for some reason. Honey's also only one of 2 foods that doesn't require a living thing to die in order for you to eat it. No, it just requires like the lives of 100 bees. The other is milk. See, I've also heard that milk can be bad for congestion too. I know after rereading the honey comment that you're talking about milk being one of the only 2 things that you can get from a living thing without them dying. But I've heard that drinking milk when you're congested is not a good idea, so I really shouldn't be putting milk into my tea, but like I said, I don't drink black tea unless it's iced tea, so. Suck it up, buttercups. Okay, milk is terrible for congestion, yeah, you know what? I don't care, I'm still here. But so we're going to be talking about what the new year has to bring for us. we're going to be reading all of the fortune cookies that we have consumed this past year. There's a lot of them in here. And we're going to be adding them to this wonderful ornament that's going to get added to our collection. Last year's, well, I guess 2 years ago now. It's 2025, Rambo. Get with the program. Last year's ornament is still up on the tree right over there. I was going to take down our Christmas decorations for stream today. However, my thumb. So I didn't want to take down the decorations while my thumb was still injured. So they will probably be getting taken down Saturday before stream instead. Hopefully I can snag a container to put all of the ornaments into, because I have decided that all of my decorations are getting stashed in my coat closet down in the dining room area. You could try almond milk. That requires going out and buying milk. It requires going out and buying it. And I already had to spend $40 on the copay for urgent care to get them to drill holes in my nail, and almost $20 in supplies to get extra band-aids and bandages and all of that good stuff, so that I can take care of this over the next, like, 3 weeks or so. Possibly longer. I forget people have copays. Yeah. So I don't always have copays. And technically speaking, without a referral, my insurance isn't supposed to cover urgent care either. But they put in that I brought a referral for me, because they're angels. But technically my insurance doesn't cover urgent care visits unless I get a referral from my PCP. So, yeah, well, you have to keep in mind that I work for a city government, and we're union-based, so all of our, yeah, it's government insurance rate. All of our insurance is really weird, because then the other thing is I have separate insurance for my my standard healthcare. I have different insurance for my dental care. I have different insurance for my prescriptions, because they were asking me, they're like, if we decide to prescribe you something, who's your primary pharmacy that you go to? And I don't know, because I have a completely separate prescription card from my health insurance card, and I have not used my prescription card yet because I'm not on any prescriptions at the moment. So I was like, I don't know where it is or is not accepted. I know it's definitely not accepted at Walmart or Sam's Club or any big named locations. But I also know for a fact that one of my coworkers, who has to get her medications for something, she can't get that medication at CVS. She can get other medications at CVS, but she can't get that one that she needs at CVS. And I'm like, that makes no sense. I got all medical and scripts free, perks of being disabled. Lucky you, B-Dums, lucky you. But so my dentist appointments that I've gone to, I have not had copays on, and my eye doctor's appointment, oh, that's another separate insurance card that I have, is my eye doctor. My eye doctor appointment, I did not have a copay, and supposedly for my PCP, I will not have a copay, but I have not visited them yet, so I don't know that one for sure. So this is the first time I've had to pay a copay so far. So I'm not super upset about it. Does it suck that I had to spend the $40 just to get 2 holes drilled into my thumb? Yes, it does. But that's on me being an idiot. And to be fair, they did a lot more than just poke holes into my thumb. They obviously tested me for, like, the COVID and all that jazz. They took x-rays of my thumb to make sure I didn't, like, fully break it or anything. So they did enough that it was worth the $40. It just sucks that I had to dish out that $40. My insurance won't cover the most common muscle relaxer for me when it costs like $15 a month, but they will approve the one that is $310 a month. That's funny. That's funny. My prescription, I know, covers getting stuff online. I can like buy year supplies of things, but I don't know the amounts or anything like that. I just know that it exists and that it's an option because some of my coworkers do it. But where did we go off on this tirade from? B-Dums, we got so distracted, bud. Oh, not taking the tree down. Yeah, I didn't want to take it down with my thumb injured, and that was before I got it wrapped. I went and got distracted. I had to wait until 8 a.m. to go to urgent care for this, by the way, because they were not open until 8. Thankfully, the one location opened at 8 because the other 3 locations around me didn't open until 10. I woke up at 5 a.m. with my thumb hurting. And I was like, okay, I'm going to urgent care, but I had to wait until one of them opened. So I went, got seen at like 8:45, stopped somewhere to pick up bandages and cleaning stuff, and then was home again by like 9:30ish. So I wasn't about to try playing with that. Instead, I played around with my gaming computer. I worked on updating my BIOS in my gaming computer, and Robo helped me out with that because he knows that if I tried to do it by myself, that I was going to completely mess it up. So thank you, Robo. Thank you, babe. Greatly appreciate ya. But yeah. So the other thing we're going to attempt to do, and I don't know how well this is going to work with not having my thumb. I've been able to write decently, but I do also want to try and stop from making this wrap even dirtier. Because I have to leave this on for at least another. I saw you doing fork knife briefly. Yeah, that's because Robo pointed it out to me that I don't really need my thumb for that, and I needed to test to make sure that my computer was still working fine after the BIOS update. So I did hop on for a little bit to finish out my winter quests and make sure that the computer was working fine. But yeah, I need to leave this on until at least 24 hours after it got put on, which means 9 o'clock tomorrow, and I will be at work at 9 o'clock tomorrow. So this bad boy is staying on until I get home from work, and then I'm going to take it off and clean it. I did confirm with them that it's okay that I leave it on for longer than the 24 hours since I'll be at work, and they said, yeah, that's fine. Yes, I know I could technically do this at work, but I don't feel like doing it and having someone question it. So I'm just going to leave this on until I get home from work at like 4:30, 5 o'clock tomorrow, and then I'll do all of the things they told me to do with it. But we were originally planning on trying to finish this flamingo painting that we started like 3 months ago. Willow keeps asking me if I've finished it, and I have not. So I was going to try and do this, but I don't want to get this more dirty than it already is because I didn't realize just how dirty my mouse is and my my little pad that my keyboard and mouse are on for my gaming computer, and I went to do something and I realized that this is getting absolutely disgustingly filthy. So I might grab like a glove and stick a glove over my thumb or my hand or something, and we can try and paint because I was able to write. I was writing stuff in my journal for YouTube posts earlier. So we're gonna try and do this. You got cling wrap? Yeah, I've got cling wrap downstairs, but I also I have gloves. I have gloves. Don't y'all remember when I was working on the whatchamacallit, the vanity table? We were working on the vanity table. I've got gloves. So we can put a glove on and protect it that way. Mostly because I don't want to have paint all over it. She wrapped it like 3 or 4 times, so it's not like it's gonna seep in and ruin my finger or anything. I don't feel like getting it more dirty than it already is. I know you can't see it from afar, but I can see it. I know it's dirty, so that upsets me. Yeah, but gloves with the bandage digit can be annoying. Trust me, I've done it before. I've done it before. You know what's more annoying than gloves with a bandage digit? Gloves on top of gloves on top of gloves. And you know what you have to do when you go to a crime scene, B-dums? Gloves on tops of gloves on tops of gloves. Because you want to make sure that you have 3 layers of gloves so that you can quickly switch out without having to deal with your sweaty hands. So, trust me, I know. I know. I've done it before. But yeah, so those are all the things we're going to be trying to get done today. And then we also have words on stream that you guys can play. Only the purple side chat is actually going to be able to input words for words on stream, but we're going to have words on stream going too. Been there too when I worked at the ER. I completely forget that you used to work. Thumbs. I know that's probably horrible for me to say, and I'm sorry, but I always forget. Half the reason I volunteered to work the rating room. Gotcha. Bum, bum, bum. My voice is gonna hate me. It's okay. It's not like I'm doing anything at work the next 2 days anyway. Let me go ahead and switch us on over to... It's because I haven't worked since we met? Yeah, probably. I'm gonna switch us on over to the words on stream screen. That way, if you would like to start playing words on stream, you most definitely can. We are going to start out... excuse me. Can you connect properly and do the things that I want you to do? Please? So, purple side is seeing it perfectly fine, but the clock app is not. Oh, you know why the clock app's not working? The clock app's not doing anything different because it's trying to use the droid cam, and the droid cam is not currently on because we're not doodling. I can turn the droid cam on. It's just they're not going to see anything at the moment. Neither can I. It's I didn't think there was a reason to have the clock app seeing words on stream if they can't play. So you aren't doing Disney? No? Question mark? Does it say I'm doing Disney? Did it not update again? It didn't update again. Good grief. Why did it do that again? It did that the last time I went live too. Please hold. I will fix it. I will fix it. It's only the purple side that messes it up too. It's only the purple side. And I manually went in to make sure that it was changed, and it's still, that is not, that it's close, but that is not the category I am looking for, thank you. We're looking for words on stream, not words with friends. There we go. Yeah, no, we are not playing Dreamlight Valley today. I do still need to finish those quests, but we are not playing Dreamlight Valley today, no. We're doing words on stream, and I can hit the start for that if you would like to start that, B-Doms. You miss Words with Friends? I haven't touched Words with Friends in forever, buddy. Forever. There you go. You guys can do that. We're going to read through some of these fortunes, though, and you can kind of have your input. Break? Oh, break's a good one. There you go. How about Beaker? Maybe? No. Breaker. Breaker.
Hooray, and break time.
You took it too seriously?
Don't
You
go
took what
anywhere.
too seriously?
Friends,
Oh, Words with
I'll be
Friends?
back
Yeah,
soon to
see,
play more
I just
games
never
with
really
you
got
all.
into those.
Scurries off to get
You know
your
what
snack.
the clock app can see? The clock app can see the little ornament ball that I stick the fortunes into. That's what they can see. We have all of these wonderful fortunes here. Baker. Baker's a good one. I gotta help you out, B-Doms. I gotta help you. I wanna help. I wanna help. Where do I need to help at? I need to have another little dock area so that I can type. That's what I need. Yeah, give me this. Put it over here. That way I can head into things. Yeah, I thought I would try, okay? I thought I would try, okay? You got it, B-Doms, you got it. I'm gonna go through, we're going to count, and we're gonna read all of these fortune cookies to see just how many fortunes we had this year. Because y'all made me eat a lot of fortune cookies. We still have a lot more fortune cookies to go, but we ate a lot of fortune cookies this year. And I mean a lot. It's officially empty and ready to be refilled with this year's fortune cookies. Rebar, yeah, Rebar is a good one. Surprised it didn't count it. I definitely saw cabrar on the turning and thought that was an actual word. Am I counting these first and then reading them? Is that what we're doing? Good grief. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Do we have an estimate on how many cookies we ate? Because we're up to 30. We're up to 30. It counted it? Okay, good. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. We're up to 60. 60! I think I've maybe gone through like a third of the pile. We're up to 60. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, and we still have a pile to go, guys. We still have a pile to go. 101, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 165. 165 fortunes. A lot of fortune cookies, guys. And that's only if they didn't, like, stick to each other. Because there was a couple that I threw down that they were stuck to each other, so I counted it twice. I was within 25-ish%. 165 fortune cookies, y'all. I need to write that somewhere. To know that we ate 165 fortune cookies this past year. Because I'm gonna write it on the ornament ball eventually. I haven't gotten that far yet, but eventually. Eventually, it's going to be on there. 165 fortune cookies in 2024. That's your record to beat for next year, guys. You have to beat 165 fortune cookies. Which, again, if you're getting an extra stream every week, you should be able to do that. You should be able to hypothetically do that. Some of these fortunes are misfortunes, though. I'm going to say that right now. So some of these fortunes are not completely family appropriate. But we are going to read through all 165 of these fortunes. all 165. There's a lot of fortunes up here. Cleaning up the past will always clear up the future. I don't know if that's actually accurate. Let's be honest. Oh, docile is a good one, B-Doms. Docile is a very good one. Yeah, see this one, this is not a family appropriate one. That one is not getting said out loud. Some were born to win. You were born to cover the spread. I think that's one that you may have gotten because we were saying it was sports related, B-Doms. Take the advice of a faithful friend. Coiled? Ooh, Coiled's a really good one, B-Doms. Coiled is a really good one. Oh no, what? The buffering? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It fixed itself, I promise. I saw it freeze, but it fixed itself. It takes courage to grow up and turn out to be who you really are. No, it didn't crash. It just froze for a second. It's probably because of the game going. It's all good. One who is too insistent on their own views finds a few to agree with them. Those are the people that are hard-headed. That's for sure. Winning isn't everything, but the will to win is. So close, and yet so far, B-Doms. You need to get Al and Luna in on this. Oh, and whatchamacallit, Jazz. Jazz was really good at helping you. Call an old friend today. I think that was one that Robo got. Think I got max points? Probably. Your instinct is your most reliable friend, except for when it's not. Except for when it's not. A leader is a person you will follow to a place you wouldn't go by yourself. A leader can also be kind of a butthead, but we'll ignore that for a little bit. Friendship is an ocean that you cannot see the bottom. I mean, most oceans you can't see the bottom, but sure. The instinct one is so true for me. Is it? Is it really? Babe, all I can say to that is wow. All I can say to that is wow. I have no other words for you, just wow. My instinct is almost always right. I just don't always listen. See, my instinct gets thrown off all the time, B-Doms. Alright, the next one. Nothing! Nothing! I call it. It's nothing. I get to put it in if I can get my keyboard out in time. Boom. No? No? Why is it nothing? Is there a fake letter? Did I spell nothing wrong? That's some baloney. Only one N? Oh, that's some baloney, B-Doms. That's some baloney. Alright, let's see. These ones in my hand right now are both misfortunes, so I don't know if they're both going to be able to be read. Okay, this one is a good one. Hang on to your eye patch from your pirate costume. Regretfully, you're going to need it. Someone's going to poke out your eyeball. Optimism is something for other people. I think that's one that Robo resonates with. Ingot. Ingot's a good one. Like an iron ingot from Minecraft. Scratch my eyeball once every 6 weeks or so. Yep, you're gonna need that eye patch, B-Doms. Sing like no one is listening. Dance like no one is watching. Drink like you've never been to AA before. That's not technically family friendly, but some of the other ones are a lot worse, so. A move is in your future when you are ordered to stay 500 feet away from schools and playgrounds. Again, not super family friendly, but not the worst thing that's happened. You find beauty in ordinary things. Do not lose this ability. Y'all find beauty in me. Y'all hang out with me. Really? It took you that long to get night? You did 2 night. How did it take us that long to put night in? Beauty is everywhere. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Wishing does not make a poor person rich, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I'm sure we all wish it would, though. You said nothing. I don't want to hear it. You know what, P-Doms? You know what? You passed the level anyway. So, meh. Calamity is the touchstone of a brave mind. Sure. Sure. A secret is no longer a secret by the time it gets to you. Yeah, see, you have to explicitly tell me that I'm not supposed to tell people about something, otherwise I'm telling people about something. Especially Robo. I tell Robo everything. Your blessing is no more than being safe and sound for a whole lifetime. Well, see, how long's that whole lifetime, though? How long is that whole lifetime, though? See, I thought that was gonna be it, but I'm missing like 1 or 2 of the letters off to the side, so I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure, B-Doms. I wasn't sure. This year will be marked by wondrous growth. Sorry, I mean this year will be marred by a mysterious growth. I don't know who had a mysterious growth last year, but your fortune predicted it for you. It is not a day to take risks. Diplomacy rules today. I already did that one. Getting the right answers is only possible when you have asked the right questions. There are definitely people who don't ask the right question. Confidence begets confidence. So, you gotta be confident to have confidence. Winners forget they're in a race. They just love to run. You see, you don't necessarily always win that way, though. Talent knows what to do. Tact knows when and how to do it. I have no confidence, but I also don't care. That in itself is confidence. That in itself is confidence. It only gets better when you get better. You have to have the right mindset. Hey, you got it, B-Doms. You got it. When it is not necessary to make a decision, it is necessary not to make a decision. It's never crowded along the extra mile, because nobody ever goes the extra mile anymore. That's why. A spontaneous journey awaits with a mysterious stranger in a windowless van. Careful wherever it is y'all are going. Your desire for exploration is satisfied next week by a routine colonoscopy. I want the windowless van journey with a stranger. Do you, B-Doms? Do you? Change your thoughts and you can change the world. Possibly. I give you no guarantees, though. No guarantees whatsoever. Your artistic talents will win the approval and applause of others. I feel like that's one that we had when we were doing our doodles. Take advantage of an upcoming opportunity. I can do a word too. I saw that you did a plural form, so the opportunity one was mine, and it has never come up. No? Never? Impossible is a word only to be found in the dictionary of fools. Except for if you're unstoppable. Then he says impossible all the time. Helps if I hold the fortune the right way to be able to read it. You must be a fool? Yeah. Think highly of yourself, for the world takes you at your own estimate. Except for they don't. They don't. They really don't. It may be those who do the most, dream the most. You are a perfectionist. Don't spoil it. I am definitely a perfectionist. This is what our ornament is looking like so far, by the way. We have gotten through barely any of these. Barely any of these. But it's okay. We're just going to keep chugging along reading through all of these fortunes from last year. You're not getting older. You're getting bitter. I think that's funny considering we've got less than 2 weeks until my birthday now. Less than 2 weeks until my birthday, y'all. I was going to try and make our sound alerts profile the birthday ones for the month, but it wouldn't let me put it because for whatever reason it's got 31 sounds instead of 30 sounds, so I have to go through and remake it. So, I will be doing that before Saturday. You like leveling up more? Hey, you're doing great, B-Doms. You're doing great. You will soon meet the person you admire. That was one that Robo pulled. I remember that because I told him that he better admire me because he's me. And by soon, I mean like May, but soon. I mean, like, instead of aging, you leveled up. Oh, okay. I gotcha, I gotcha. Had to help you out with some of your words there. Gotta help myself out by drinking some agua. Drink agua. You need it. Omentum? Oh, okay. One thought driven home is better than 3 left on base. Why we have to put a sports analogy in there is beyond me, but apparently they had to. That's the fat that covers your belly organs? Oh. Oh. Okay then. The more you know, B-Dom. The more you know. How about that one? With integrity and consistency, your credits are piling up. Ooh, Mount's a good one. There you go. You are about to make a new friend. We did make a new friend this year. We made a couple new friends this year. Why isn't totem a word? Are you still locked? Do you only have one T? You only have one T, I think. Mento, there you go. I honestly have no idea. Mutton? Ooh. Yeah, I have menu is one. Menu. There you go. There you go. Saved by the bell. You will soon have the opportunity to improve your finances. We're going to try to improve our finances this year. I don't know how well it's going to go, but we're going to try. If I didn't miss one lock, I'd been able to do it. Yes, you would have, P-Doms. Yes, you would have. You will soon meet the person you admire. So we got that one twice this year. Got that one twice. That tune was also a simple one. Yeah, it's all good. It happens. This is not a day to take risks. Diplomacy rules today. I feel like that was another duplicate. So some of these fortunes we got duplicate. I swear I put them into the ornament. I'm not grabbing duplicates, okay? It is not the strong, but the responsive that survive. Apparently judgment was not one. Dang it, B-Doms! I was literally hitting enter when you did that. I don't know if months count. Oh, we spelled judgment wrong. That's why. Gotcha. Gotcha. There you go. There's another one. Alright, this fortune reads... Here are your 6 lucky numbers guaranteed to win the lotto, and then it only gives you 4 of them instead of all 6. Good grief. Good grief. We're getting through it. We're getting through them. Nutmeg? Ooh. Nudge. Okay, there's a good one. Great news will appear on your social feed. I don't know how true or accurate that is for this year, but apparently it thinks that good news will be coming this year. Business is a lot like playing tennis. If you don't serve well, you lose. I don't have a social feed anymore. I mean, technically TikTok. Technically, Twitch is like your social feed. They have stories and stuff on there now, so technically Twitch is like your social feed, B-Doms. You make others feel good about themselves in comparison to you. That was one of the misfortune cookies that we have. Don't look at any of that. I don't know how to help you, B-Doms. I don't know how to help you. How is it that I scroll through social feeds more than you, but I am highly disconnected from society compared to you? That's crazy. Crazy. Did you really? You moved on again? Wow, B-Doms. You're crazy. I'm disconnected from society too. Yeah, but you still know more than me. You still know more than me. Literally, Robo was talking to me the other day about presidents. And he mentioned Jimmy Carter or something like that. And I was like, I thought that was a musician. Okay? You can't come at me and tell me that you are more disconnected to me when I can't even know who the president is. Okay? Okay. Moving on. Jimmy Carter did make some music, technically. Wow. Wow. Trying to help cover me, man. Thank you. But, man. The act of giving is more important than receiving. I'm surprised Robo isn't in here going off about how dumb I am. It's time for you to explore all of those new interests. We are going to try and get back into some of my old interests this year. I want to get back into reading. We're going to get back into doing my blog posts that I have slacked off on the past couple months. Ignorance and intelligence are not the same thing. I have both. I have both. There's a good chance of a romantic encounter soon. Oh, no, don't go back into the pile. This is the one we just read. Okay, go into the little ornament. Thank you. Thank you. You will soon meet the person you admire. So that is a duplicate as well. We got that one twice this year. Leech. You got vehicle. Did you do chili already? Yeah, you did chili already. You did chive. There you go. How about live? What word is that? Was my lock not undone yet? Yeah, my lock wasn't undone yet. There you go. You believe it's a berry? Possibly. Possibly. You made it on to the next level, so. That's the important part. She moved on to the next level. I know it's some fruit thing. If you know it, then you know it, B-Doms. You know it, then you know it, bud. Alright, your adventure could lead to happiness. I've had the leche smoothies. You see, my brain wants to say leche like it's Spanish for milk, but it's not leche. It's lychee or something like that. Think before sharing with others. Sometimes your information does not need to be spread around everywhere. Wish some of my coworkers knew that. People only talk to you because they feel sorry for you. Yeah, I have that inner thought sometimes. I really do. Definitely have that inner thought sometimes. Take advantage of an upcoming opportunity. I feel like that was also a duplicate fortune that we had last year. People do feel sorry for me too. I think everyone feels sorry for someone at some point in time, so it's accurate for everybody. I wish that 3-letter words were an option here, B-Doms, because I definitely just wanted to put T, and T is not one. T is not one. It's okay, though. Consume less, share more, enjoy life. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we can definitely try. We can definitely try it. How about cage? There's a fake letter, which is what's going to throw us off. Do we know what the fake letter is yet, B-Doms? Probably G, huh? Because you did exactly, so G is the fake letter. That means that my cage that I just did was absolutely stupid. It's G, yep, see? I knew it. I'm stupid. It's okay. I hope you've got pets, because you haven't got any friends, except for anyone who's here has me as a friend, so... Feel special, guys. Feel special. Exalts. A good one. You wish you had pets? I want pets, but I have to go through allergy treatments first if I'm going to get pets. And I know Robo wants to get dogs again, but again, I have to get my allergy treatments first and work on outgrowing the allergies. You will soon take a very pleasant and successful trip. Hopefully that'll come true in May. Oh, that is a chemical term there, B-Doms. Good job. Take a very long walk to burn off all that energy today. I don't know who's got all the energy, because I don't. I don't. This is one of the fortunes that was ripped in half. From now on, your kindness will lead you to success. Latex? Ooh, latex is a good one. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying more attention to help out, B-Doms. I'm sorry. Sorry. You're doing really good by yourself, though, bud. You were so close. So close. Don't stay up all night eating candy. She has to be at work early tomorrow. And I am not going to read into that conversation. I'm going to keep going. It's because I had a drink today. Is that why you're doing so good, B-Doms? On All Hallows Eve, the spirits compel you. Take the bangles and the points. What is the sound of one hand clapping? The Paralympics. Had a maple bourbon Manhattan. It was delicious. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed. Like I said, I've just been drinking a bunch of tea today. A whole bunch of tea today. You have the heart of a lion. Unfortunately, it's a Detroit lion. I don't completely understand the sports reference, but it's a sports reference nonetheless. Our ornaments getting pretty full there. Pretty full there. You've had tea too? I probably should have drank more tea, but it's okay. I've drank a lot of beverages today. Get to the point and keep it clear and simple. Stop doing your run-on stories, Rambo. No one wants to hear your run-on stories. Detroit Lions were decades were like bottom 3 teams until the end of last season. Now they make the Super Bowl. Wow. You will soon receive an offer you cannot refuse. Hopefully. Oh, speaking of offers, not that it's me getting an offer, but I don't know if y'all remember, but I had to take the photography written test last week. I passed! I don't know if anyone cares, but I passed! We all passed, so everyone in the unit is still going on with our training, thankfully. We had a little bit of a scare for a second. We thought one of the girls didn't pass, but she did. She just was, like, overwhelmed with the knowledge that she passed that she made us all feel like she didn't pass. She had to take a moment to talk and do her own thing, so it was a good time. Good time. Your tortured soul will walk the earth for eternity with irritable bowel syndrome. I don't actually wish that on you guys. That's just what the fortune says, okay? It's not me. It's what the fortune says. It is too late to start digging a well when you feel thirsty. You gotta do things in advance. Gotta do things in advance. We're slowly getting through this pile of fortunes here. I already have IBS, so haha to your fortune. Oh, poor B-Doms. Take the time to do it right. Otherwise, you will have to take the time to do it over. It's definitely wiser to do things correct the first time instead of having to redo it because you wanted to do it quicker. What you forgive today will be your compensation tomorrow.
Peeks out from behind the camera and chirps beep boop.
It's kind of
The
fun
stream
to do
will
the
be back
impossible.
soon, so don't go
That
anywhere,
goes along
my
with one
friends.
of the other fortunes we
More
had
fun and
earlier about
spooky
the
facts
impossible.
coming up. Scampers off screen.
It only gets better when you get better. For those of y'all on the purple side, there is a raffle going on in chat. Feel free to do !join to get in on the raffle if you have not already. There you go, babe. Gotta get in on that raffle. What is that symbol you have next to your name, babe? What is that little symbol next to your name? Fishy, 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 fishy. All things have an end. The person who asked you to read this out loud will be cursed for an eternity. I don't remember who made us eat that fortune, but y'all were cursed for an eternity, so just know that that was a thing. B-Doms, did you really redeem another raffle, bud? Yeah, too early. It didn't announce it, bud. If Robo wants to, he can. I definitely dropped a fortune. There it is. He can run another raffle since you used your channel points for it and it didn't run. I'm sorry, B-Dums, I'm sorry. I saw chat move, the redeems were blocking chat. Gotcha. Yeah, you don't care? I'm sure you don't. It's only 25 channel points, but still, Robo can run another one for you if he wants to. Ooh, Guild. Guild's a good one. You've really got something, that huge chip on your shoulder. Yep, !join to get in on the second raffle that y'all decided to run. Digital! Nice! Not to be confused with Digimon. Not to be confused. Your efforts will look fruitful. I don't know what efforts you have put into your life this past year, but I hope they were fruitful for you. Digit's another good one. You get that off of digital. Yep. Nothing in the world is difficult if one sets their mind to it. Are you gonna get this one on your own, or do you need some help? Help out a little bit. Idle, there you go. Generosity provides a solid foundation for mindful practice. It's to the point that I keep having to, like, push the fortunes down. I could definitely shake them up, but I keep having to, like, push the fortunes down into the ornament. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. It is what you haven't done that will torment you. Oh, babe, you got a Christmas stocking. Did you guys catch all of the different Christmas things that we had available? Obviously, you can still catch them, but I wonder if you guys caught them all. 2 words that it doesn't accept. It's okay, it's okay. You still moved on to the next level, B-Doms. Wit is the salt of conversation, not the food. You will frighten several children with your costume of pajamas and no makeup. I feel like that's directed at me, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay. This fortune got ripped off, so there's a word missing. It says, you look great and you know blank. I'm assuming it's meant to say you know it, but it's literally ripped off the end, so it's just you know. I guess types of lizards don't matter, even if they're the most venomous lizard. Nope, not at all. Not at all, B-Dums. Not at all. Newborn! On that note, you can do that one. You never forget the first time he says those 3 little words. Don't get pregnant. That's what your dad says. I see a word I shouldn't use. Maybe let's not use it then. But now it's all I see. Brown. Brown's a good one. Happy New Year. What's up? You rebranded for the new year? Fair enough. Welcome on in. Do you still want me to call you Randomer then? Or am I calling you Lily now? Am I calling you Lily now? But yes, Happy New Year. I hope you're doing well. We're reading through all of the fortunes that we ate this past year. While B-Dom's Lily's better, then we will go by Lily. It's gonna be a lot easier for me to remember anyway, let's be honest. Because I am very forgetful very easily. I'm sorry. Sorry. But welcome back in, Lily. I hope you had a wonderful end to your year. Happy to see you starting the year out with us. Much appreciated. You will receive a bounty of Snickers at your first modeling gig. There's technically an extra word in there that I cannot read aloud. Just saying. Just saying. Did we get that one? Fine, if you call me something else, I won't take offense. There's been a number of times where I've just, like, completely butchered people's names. Respond to almost anything myself. Hey, man, you can call me anything you want, just don't call me late to dinner. Nothing in the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance. So, what else are you doing with your rebranding, Lily? What else is the new year gonna bring for you? Someone calls me Merlot, and I low-key love it. Hey, if it works for you, it works for you. You fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down. That's mean fortune. It's a very mean fortune. From error to error, one discovers the entire truth. All that's making me think of is Arrow 404, Error 404. I hit every branch, got carried up, and dropped again. That is so wrong. That is so wrong. Dang it, B-Dubs! Changed my Discord server profile pic, but I wanted everything to match so people can find my YouTube channel easier. Fair enough. Most of my stuff matches, but not everything. For instance, here on Twitch, I'm Rambo5475, but on all of my other platforms, it's Night Dweller, because this is the Night Dweller community. But see, the thing is Night Dweller was originally more than just myself. It was a group of friends and I that we had started it together. It's become only me. So my Twitch is Rambo so that it's just me, but all of my other social media is Night Dweller or Night Dweller Rambo because it was a community of people. Fishy, 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 fishy. Your emotional nature is strong and sensitive. I am not a very sensitive person, not usually anyway. Aw, Lily, coming in just seconds after B-Doms. Be willing to give the extra effort that separates the winner from the one in second place. Fishy, 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 fishy. We're almost through the fortunes, guys. We probably got like a third of them left to go. Cheer! There you go. That's a good one. What else do we got? How about that one? We need one more! We need one more! It's okay. We got it. We got it. We got it. I will let people know if you change your Twitch name, it will reset your fishing gold on everything. Yeah, you can technically go in and you can manually change the username in the logs, but you have to go into the app data for the fishing and fix it yourself, unfortunately. But I did all of that when I switched accounts too, because I copied everything over from the app data. That be dumbs. I copied everything over from my personal Steam account fishing to a backup account that I put the fishing onto, because, excuse me, I got my gaming computer and I can't have my Steam account open on both. So if I'm playing a game on Steam on the gaming computer, I can't have Steam open for the fishing on the laptop, so I had to make a second Steam account. I know it well from modding Minecraft. Speaking of Minecraft, there's going to be a Minecraft video going up tomorrow, because I was playing Minecraft for the new year. That's something else I want to get back into doing this year, is playing Minecraft some more. Willingness opens the doors to knowledge, direction, and achievement. Hopefully, with us streaming an extra day every week, we're going to have the ability to play more games more frequently. So we're going to go through all of the Mario games again. We're hopefully going to get back into Minecraft. We're going to hopefully play some Sims some more, play some more games with Robo. We're hopefully going to start playing games a little bit more frequently than I currently do. Bonita! Was it going to accept bonita? Because that's a Spanish word. Your your cheerful outlook is one of your best assets. That is definitely a Jazz comment. Jazz is very cheerful. Good lord, I can't speak. Anti's a good one. What other words do we got? How did we do boat? Did we do boat? There you go. Your ability to find the silly and the serious will take you far. Following another's path is like entering a dark room without a light. I don't know how those are similar, but sure. Sure. Get your mindset right. Confidence will lead you in. These guys just have tons of words that it doesn't like, huh? It's a shame we didn't have an R. You could have done orbit. Get into the spirit of the times. You gotta get into the spirit of 2025, guys. Spirit of 2025. There's more to balance than not falling over. It's definitely a day for work, not play, so don't be tempted. Good, because I fell over a lot. What did I miss? I typed orbit and realized there's no R. Unfortunately, Lily, unfortunately. It's all good. It's all good. Your outfit defies convention and two of the commandments. There's a couple of people I can think that fortune applies to. I do it all the time. It's all good. It's all good. This is an extremely favorable day, just perfect for romance. We had a lot of interesting fortunes last year, guys. Just making up words. Duh, it's the best thing to do, is just make up words. Something's bound to click eventually. Your destiny lies before you. Choose wisely. We're getting filled more and more, guys. More and more. If you guys do more than the 160 some that we did this year, I'm gonna need bigger ornaments. Glad I didn't get the smaller ones. That's for sure. A part of us remains wherever we have been. You know, that's actually one of the principles of forensic science as well. I forget the guy's name right off the top of my head at the moment because I'm blanking on anything and everything. But it's one of the standards that you are, everywhere you go, you're going to pick up something from where you've been, but you're also going to leave a piece of yourself behind. That's how we're able to connect people to scenes and scenes to people. Fishy, 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 fishy. It may be well to consult others before taking unusual actions. Yeah, sometimes those unusual actions are not the way to go. You got 30 seconds left on your cooldown, Lily. Aww. Aww. I feel like I dropped another fortune, but I don't know where it went. Deer, there you go. That's a good one. Sad, I'm trying to get my gold back again. Yeah, there's also the channel point redeem too. You can spend some gold on the channel point redeem to go fishing as well. So you can go fishing channel point wise once every minute for the entire like live stream. Whoever gets it first gets it first. And then it's once every 5 minutes for the command. That way you guys aren't like overly spamming it. VDOM sets up a timer for his. But the other way you can go off of is I automatically have a message that goes every 5 minutes for Robosate. So if you do it approximately the same time that that message pops, then you'll know when to do it again. VDOMs is like, sometimes I do a timer. For you, tomorrow is another day of you can't win them all. Or not any at all. I feel like that's something that resonates with VDOMs. Not today. Hey, you do you, VDOMs. You do you. How did the rest of your Fortnite matches go, by the way, B-Doms? I know I wasn't paying super close attention to them, and I do apologize for that. Mine is on no cooldown. I love the chaos. Hey, you do you. I just know I have a lot of stuff that spams, so I'd like to keep the fishing just a little bit more lax. Just a little bit more lax. They went, okay. You sure about that, B-Doms? It may be those who do most, dream most. That's another duplicate fortune. I wonder what the actual statistics of getting duplicate fortunes is. End it 14th with 5 elims. That's not too bad. Robo was watching me do one of the matches earlier when I was testing to make sure that the PC worked fine. And I happened to run into somewhere that everyone was fighting. And I took out like 10 people at once. And he's like, ma'am, what are you doing? And I was like, I don't know. I had a katana. I was just going crazy. Get into the spirit of the times. I feel like that was also another duplicate. Brava. How about... No, maybe. Wasn't there an H? Is the H fake? Leave it to me to pick the fake letter. Why? Why? I always pick the fake letter. H is fake. Don't use H. Aboard. There you go. Uh-oh. Why is my dad texting me? I can't use my phone right now, Faja. I'm using my phone for other things, Faja. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use my, my phone app on my laptop while the phone is connected to OBS. I can try, but I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna freeze it. What's the highest you've gotten to on words? 14. Our record is level 14. Yeah, Faja, I don't... He's probably upset that I haven't sent another message yet today, because I usually send him 2 Snapchats, and I have not sent a second Snapchat yet today. Camera still working? It is. You're gonna smash it? Do it! Do it! And yes, you did remember. You did remember, B-Doms. You did remember. I don't know if everything is freezing again, or if OBS is being a butthead. There it goes. Everything kind of like froze for a second when I got the message from my dad. I'm sorry. Tying's a good one. Do we think Z is going to end up being... Why does it matter if you haven't heard from me, Dad? It has been 12 hours. Can you go 12 hours without hearing from me? It technically has been less than 12 hours. Because I messaged him when I went to urgent care, so it's been less than 12 hours. It is the most gratifying goal that must begin with a small achievement. Like he thinks I'm gonna die in a matter of 12 hours. Fine, sir. I'm fine. I'm here. I'm existing. Why don't you come say hello on stream? You can see I'm existing. Nothing is a waste of time if you learn something from it. I feel like that's a pretty recent one that we had. It's definitely very true. Trig? Oh, like the math. That's a good one. Ooh, ring's a good one. How about ringy dingy? I know it's not actually one, but I was trying to be funny, okay? You know what could be one, though? Yeah, that. Thank you, B-Doms. Oh, you know what I forgot? I clicked out of this because of the things with the stuff and the stuff with the things. Gert's a good one. There you go. There's one word left, guys. One word left. Can you manage to get it? I changed the scene. Did I really? Good grief. That is because I clicked out of things. That is because I clicked out of things. Because of my dad messaging me. I am so sorry, B-Doms. I don't know if I got the last word or not. You did. There was one more word that you guys did not grab. Oh no, you got it. You got perfect. Not a clue. You got it. Someone got it. Someone got it. Yes, someone got it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot that the hotkeys exist for switching scenes. Although I don't even think it was a matter of hotkeys existing. I think it was whatever I typed. I tried tying earlier, so girl is apparently a word. I have no idea. No idea. No idea. Got a mystery letter that these guys got to figure out. Think of mother's exhortations more. I don't know what mother's exhortations are, but sure. Don't mind me. Just blowing out my brain cells, one sneeze at a time. Rely, there you go. What do we think the hidden letter is? I feel like X is probably our fake letter. It's not the end yet. Let's stay with it. That would have been funny if we got that towards the end of the year last year. We did not, though. Obviously, A is hidden. Oh, y'all know more than me, okay? Y'all know more than me. There's a lot to do. How about... There you go. There's one. Early. There we go. How about... I gotta wait for my lock to be undone. I already beat you to that, B-Doms. There you go. There we go. Come on, guys. You're so close to the words. So close. Re-wax. There you go. Okay, B-Doms. Okay. Waxer. There we go. Oh, X is fake, so those words don't work. That's a shame. That's a shame. How about... Oh! 5 more points, guys! 5 more points! 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 No! Oh, did you get it? No, we're 1 point short. 1 point short. 1 point short. That sucks. That sucks. New record, though. Here you go, guys. Start it up again. You got 15? Nice. Live each day like it's your last, said the hospice billboard. Excuse me, you're supposed to go into the ornament. There you go. Soaps, there you go. I can't function without my thumb, guys. I keep dropping things. You will become known for your generosity. What's up, books? What's up? Thanks for joining us to help out with the words. Tonight you will be... Tomorrow you will be ghosted. I'm not reading the first one. That is a not appropriate one. Not appropriate. Moving on to the next fortune. Hang on to the eye patch from your pirate costume. Regretfully, you're going to need it. That is definitely a duplicate, which is funny considering we had far less of those cookies than we did regular fortune cookies. A new career awaits after you are fired this Wednesday. God, I am so grateful that that was not accurate. Not accurate. So grateful. It's not the years in your life, but the life in your years that counts. You gotta fill your life with all the happiness, guys. All the happiness. Ooh, suns. There you go. You guys are thinking up all of the words. Booze. Raffle! Exclamation join in the purple chat to get in on the raffle. Try and get some extra blood droplet points. They're currently a little useless, but we might be able to try and find a way to use them for the raffle. There's a secret romance blooming. Go for it, in spite of your hesitation. Nabs. Nabs is a good one. There you go. Babe, if you're listening, make sure you do exclamation join in the chat. Good night. Sleep tight. There was a different word there, but not gonna read what that word is. There you go, babe. What are you up to, babe? Are you watching shows again, or are you playing something? Playing Star? You're a lot of work. Yes, I am. Robo definitely feels that on the daily.
44.
44, that's me!
Lily! Thank you for redeeming third and your daily bone, darling. Is it okay if I call you darling? You can yell at me if it's not. Don't be afraid to let me know. A merry heart does not like medicine. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of medicine, but I will take it if I have to. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. Is that actually a word? Wow. Wow. Generosity will repay itself sooner than you imagine. Reach. There you go. These guys are getting all them big words. Confidence begets confidence. That's another duplicate fortune. It'd be funny if someone like went through and actually tracked how many duplicates they get on everything. Just so you guys know, you have about 4 minutes before ads start. So the stream on the purple side is going to get a little bit small for you and hard for you to see the letters. So just be aware of that. You got a little less than 4 minutes before ads are going to play for you. I do apologize, but ads help support the page, even if it's just a little bit here and there. So please bear with me. If you don't want to have ads, there are a couple ways you can get around it. One of which being subscribing. The other which being going over to the green side. Unfortunately, you still have to use the chat on the purple side to be able to do the words on stream and all of our different channel redeems we have. But if you have the green side up for the audio, you'll still be able to see and hear things. But that's up to y'all. That's up to y'all. B-Doms is over there with his sub. He's like, I don't care. I'm good. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off the goal. You got to be focused on your goal. Otherwise, you're gonna hit the obstacles. You will survive a zombie apocalypse thanks to your inherent lack of brains. They don't want to eat you and turn you into a zombie if you don't have brains. Brains. One who admires you greatly is hidden before your eyes. Thank you, Yay, for the shamrock biddies. I appreciate it. Muchas gracias. How many little shamrock biddies was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 shamrock biddies! Thank you, Lily. I appreciate it. You will win success in whatever you adopt. I think that's a good way to start out the new year. Getting 10 little shamrock biddies for some good luck for the year. I appreciate that. I only cheer with the clovers. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Cheer with whatever you want to cheer with, darling. I don't mind. A biddy is a biddy nonetheless. Call an old friend today. That is also a duplicate that we have had. Fishy, 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 fishy. Ooh, monocle. I don't think that's how you spell it, but that's a good one. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, I'm wrong, because B-Doms did it, too. I do hope they give luck. I do, too, Lily. I hope this year is filled with a lot of luck for us. Is that colon? Is that what that is? My brain almost said cologne, and then I was like, no, cologne has a G in it. How about melon? There you go, guys. No? No melon? Why is melon not a word? Oh, did someone else do melon? And I'm just not paying attention? Yeah, Books did it. I'm sorry, Books, I'm sorry. I can't see things, okay? I'm blind. I'm blind. Lemon. Wow. Yes, it is, Loon. That is definitely one of the words. It just, unfortunately blocks it because I am a family-friendly channel, so you may have to type that one again, but I let it go. Hopefully it let it go through for you. I wasn't paying super close attention. It did. It let it go through. Okay. Loco. Yeah, unfortunately, I work for a government position, a city government, so I have to make sure that I am super duper family friendly with anything and everything that we do on this channel. So unfortunately, that word is normally blocked, but I do let it go for when we do words on stream. A diversity of friendship is a credit to your flexible nature. You gotta be able to be friends with everybody. Of all our human resources, the most precious is the desire to improve. I don't think enough people want to improve, though, is the really big issue. There are so many people who are okay with how things are, and they just don't care to improve. I can fake being friends with anyone for a short period. Is that the same? Sort of. Sort of. Is it too late to start digging a well when you feel thirsty? That's another duplicate. Another duplicate. We had a lot of duplicates this year. None of them were like back to back though, so it didn't make a difference because we didn't notice until now. No bottle is big enough to drown your sorrows in, and this ornament is starting to get kind of cramped. To be fair though, the paper has very much got air in between it, so that's what helps make it look so full. Raffle time! Exclamation join in the
Chatter's
chat to
excited
get
that
in
you
on the raffle
break
for some
time.
extra blood droplets,
Don't go
guys.
anywhere, my friends. The stream will
Generosity
be back
will
before you know
repay
it.
itself
Can't
sooner
wait
than
to
you
play more
imagine.
games with you all.
But you
Party
also need to
popper.
make sure you're taking care of yourself first. I'm gonna have to love you and leave you here. Thanks for the words. I hope you have a great rest of the stream. Gotta go spread some love on other people's channels. Of course, Lily! Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. Thank you again for the Shamrock Biddies. Hopefully we'll get to see you some more throughout the year. Especially now that we're streaming more often. So, enjoy the rest of your night. Happy New Year again. And I'll catch you on the flip side. In ads, I'll wait to say bye properly. Wow, Lily, wow. Wow, wow. I'm over here talking. It's all good. I'll repeat it again. It only gets better when you get better. That's another duplicate that we had. Merit. Merit's a good one. The ads will be over soon enough. There's only like 40 seconds left. Lily got the droplets! It's the crying baby that gets the milk. Except for when the crying baby gets ignored. You can see a lot just by looking. As long as your eyes are open. Not everyone has their eyes open. Do not let what you do not have prevent you from using what you do have. Whoop whoop! You won a raffle. Yes, you did, Lily. Yes, you did. Welcome back. I completely forgot that y'all were in ads and that you couldn't hear me, Lily, but I was saying it's okay if you need to run and do things. I appreciate you coming and stopping by and saying hello. I appreciate those 10 little Shamrock Biddies that you dropped. I hope that we get to see you more throughout the year. Hopefully I'll be able to catch you on one of your sides and seeing what you're up to. But yeah, Happy New Year, and go have some fun with some other people. It's all good. Fake letter being a Val is evil? Yes, definitely. Definitely. I'll be around more. That's part of the New Year's res. Good, 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 Lily. We'll see you around. Don't you worry. It is not the outside riches, but the inside ones that produce happiness. What's my New Year's resolution? I've got a couple. One of them being to make sure that I'm staying financially responsible and getting my credit down, my credit usage down like I want to. The goal right now, I should be able to go from having 35% credit card usage down to 22 by the end of the year, so that is one of them. The other is I want to read more books again because I have not been big into reading my books this past, like, decade. But most of my books have been in storage up till this past year, so I'm hoping to get back into reading all of my books again. And then we're streaming more. We're going to be streaming more and punching out more content, so keep an eye out for all of that on everything, on Twitch, on YouTube, on TikTok, on the blog, on everything. We're going to be pushing out as much content as I can over the next year. So, it'll be a fun time. Fun time. Oh! You got a Red Ryder BB gun! Look at you go! It takes less time to do a thing right than it does to explain why you did it wrong. You got this. I'd love some book recommendations if you wouldn't mind. I am going to be trying to push out at least one book review every month. At least one every month, if not more. I, at one point in time, was doing a book review every single week. I don't know if I'm going to be able to manage to do one a week, but I want to try and get at least one out every single month. So, if you're not in our Discord, join our Discord server, and we have an entire channel that is for, I think I call it coffee and something. It's for talking about the books and the blog posts. So if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord server and we can talk about books there. I am more than happy to recommend books. Now, granted, I haven't read any, like, recent released books in quite a while, but join the Discord. Yeah, we can totally do a book club of some sort. You will fall hard for the invisible man, but he will be embarrassed to be seen with you. I used to love reading, and unfortunately when I went away to college, I started falling off of reading, which sucked, because I was part of a book review program, and I used to get, like, 3 free books every month to review, and I stopped having time to read, so I got taken off of those book review committees, and now I don't get free books anymore, and it makes me sad. How can the invisible man be seen with you? Who knows, B-Doms? Who knows? But he's embarrassed by it. He's embarrassed by it, okay? Welcome to the Discord, Lily. Hey, you have something on your chin. 3rd one down. I feel that comment, though. It's such a sad comment, but I feel that comment. Your emotions are right on the surface, but that's okay. You wear your heart on your sleeve, that's all. I was about to say re-entry, but that's definitely not one. How about Scent? We could also do Rent, too. I had to join. You said about books, you have my heart. I have taken Lily's heart. We'll add it to our cave with all of our random things. Change in the watchword. Change is the watchword of progression. Okay. You can have it. I found the part of that fortune that was ripped earlier. We're down to our last, like, handful of fortunes, by the way, guys. We're almost done reading them all. It's only taken me an hour and a half. Probably more like an hour, but the point still stands. The point still stands. Change is inevitable, except for vending machines. Except for vending machines want, like, full dollars and $2 now. They're not just, like, a quarter for something anymore. They expensive. There's more to balance than not falling over. That is very true. Very, very true. It is what you haven't done that will torment you. That is probably a duplicate. I feel like that was a duplicate. Anyways, have a great stream. Hope you have the best year. Thank you, Lily. Thank you again. We'll see each other again. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Good news, the FDA has recently declared red dye number 29 to be mostly safe. And mostly safe is in quotation. Mostly safe. You look great, and you know it. That's a duplicate one. I used to be able to get a Reese's 2-pack and a 20-ounce Sprite for $1.50 at my bowling league as a kid, and I thought that was expensive. Yeah, man. The world's crazy, Doms. The world's crazy. Take the honorable path and you cannot go wrong. That sounds like a Mulan reference, not gonna lie. I know it's not, but it sounds like it could be a Mulan reference. Observe all people, but most of all, yourself. Watch yourself before you wreck yourself. I have seen Mulan 3 times and remember nothing. Wow, B-Doms, wow. The animated version or the live action? Which have you seen, B-Doms? Or have you seen both? This one reads, "Kiss me, I'm Irish and so very lonely." I didn't know there was a live action. Yeah, it's actually not that bad. The live action Mulan is really not that bad. I think out of all of their live actions that they've done, I've loved Cinderella. Cinderella was amazing. Beauty and the Beast was a good one. Mulan was also a good one. I was not a huge fan of The Little Mermaid. I'm not having high hopes for the live action Mulan. And I know How to Train Your Dragon is not technically Disney, but I don't have high hopes for that one either. Aladdin was better than I expected, but it's not one of my faves. I get really upset that, what's his face is not in it. I'm sorry, I'm horrible with names. Robert Williams. I get really, really sad that Robert Williams is not in it. So, while it was not as bad as I thought it was going to be, Robin Williams, not Robert Williams. Good lord, I was close. I was close, okay? I get sad that he's not in it. So, I told you I'm horrible with names, okay? It takes a big man to admit he's morbidly obese. Will Smith is a good job, at least. He did an okay job. He could have done a better job, but he did an okay job. I am a mighty big man. Can you admit that you're obese? Are you obese? You don't have to answer that. Don't answer that. My nose is itchy, guys. It's mostly because it's running. I am indeed. Oh, B-dubs. Confucius say subject-verb agreement can be tricky. See, I was not that heavy, but I've always been on the thicker side, so. We're almost through these. We're almost through these. It takes less time to do a thing right than it does to explain why you did it wrong. That's another duplicate. In fact, I think that's almost a triplicate. Codfish! 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 Hook is a codfish! No? Just me? Okay. I'm a Disnerd, okay? I'm sorry, I'm a Disnerd. An encounter with a leprechaun will lead to untold An encounter with a leprechaun will lead to untold wealth and painful syphilis. No comment, P-Doms, no comment. Need to watch Balto soon. It's been a while. Oh? There's always a complete Wally in any group. If you don't know who, it's probably you. I assume that's a crazy person, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Teach oneself by exploring the old and deducing the new. We're down to our last, like, 4 or 5 of them, guys. Follow your instincts when making decisions. That's definitely a duplicate. Disco! A child's request to smell my feet will result in a misunderstanding and hours of community service. So be careful what you do, guys. Be careful what you do. This one is a portion of a fortune, and it doesn't actually say the fortune on it. It just says, how about another fortune? Did you get fish? You did dish. Did you get fish? Fishy, 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 fishy. Fishy, fishy, fishy. You always seem to come out on top, which is ironic since you're usually a bottom. No comment. And moving on to our last fortune from 2024. Nothing is impossible with a willing heart. And with that, our 2024 fortune cookie ornament is filled. That is 160 some. 165 fortunes in this ornament, guys. 165 fortunes. It will be getting a little label thingy-majiggy. Good lord, am I going to be able to stick this back in here? I don't know why I tried blocking from you guys, as if I can actually cough on you. I have a willing heart to save every animal on the planet. I don't know if that's possible though, so they lie. It's going to get labeled with the year and how many fortunes are in here. I still need to do that for the other one because I've been lazy, but it's going to get labeled with the year, and I'm going to have to try and count how many fortunes are in there, and we can see how our fortunes grow every year. Every year, guys. Every year, the fortunes get crazier and crazier. And every year, we're going to keep reviewing them. I think this is a fun thing to do. I think this is great. The only thing that would be better than this is, like, putting in the names of all the new followers we get every year. But that doesn't make sense because people don't necessarily stick around forever, so it doesn't make sense to put them in if they're not going to stick around every year. You know? But, yeah. That took me an hour and a half to go through all of those fortunes. You don't know. You could write the name of who got the fortune on the fortune. Maybe that's fair. That's fair. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. Oh, speaking of which, I told y'all, and Kyle's not here to listen to this, but I told y'all, for those of you who got the snowflake ornaments for subbing in December, that if you wanted me to ship it out to you after the Christmas season was done, I would do so. So if you would like me to ship out your Christmas ornament to you, obviously at no charge to you, I'm going to mail it out. I should, keyword should, be able to just stick it in an envelope and mail it out to y'all. I'm not going to include the metal hook that it's on, but I'll mail out the snowflake itself. If you would like me to mail it out to you, I will. I think you should save mine so you can add it to the tree next year. I am more than happy to do that too, B-Doms. I'll put the year on the back of your ornament with your name. That way we know what year you were subscribed for, and we can put it onto the tree next year as well. I'd lose it. That's fine. I will write the year on the back of your ornament, and I will save it, and we'll put it up on the tree next year. That's totally fine. I do not mind doing that. I'm holding on to Robo's until he moves in, and then he's probably just going to leave it in the ornament box anyway, so that he can continue to add it to the tree. So it's not that big of a deal, bud. It is not that big of a deal. No sweat. No sweat. It's about to continue. I think I'm gonna play a round of the words on stream with you before we get into painting the flamingo. No, snow's a good one. How about widows? Yeah! I should have done windows. I wasn't thinking. I should have done windows. Yeah, like that. I didn't do S so you could. Aww, thanks, B-Doms. Thanks. Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna do widow since it's the singular form now. What else do we got going on? That over there. That doesn't make sense. I don't have access to that. What else do we got? What else can we do? Winds, there you go. On that note, I can do the singular form wind. Couldn't we, there's only one S. I was gonna say, couldn't we do snow, but no. How about that? There we go. There you go! We could also do down, but we're out of turns. 109 out of 83, though. 109 out of 83, so it's not too shabby. That's not too shabby at all. Not too shabby at all. B-Doms! B-Doms! to do that. Thank you. You just took over the #1 spot for the biddies. Lily had it, and you're like, nah, man, it's mine. It's mine. Thank you, B-Dom. She didn't have to do that, buddy. We should be getting our next Twitch payout this month. Gotta be #1 at something, right? We should be getting our next Twitch payout this month. We only got one payout last year, because we were like this close to getting a Twitch payout last month, but we were $2 short. So we should be getting that Twitch payout this month. It's just gonna get added into the stockpile of things. It's actually part of what's paying for the giveaway. Not gonna lie. Meyer's a good one. Are you giving me words to do and I'm just not listening to you? I don't know if I'm just not listening to you. It's all good. No. It's all good. Reem is not one. How about... No. No. It just didn't take it. Ah, got you. I got you. I'm gonna try something, but I have no idea if it's real. Whoa! Good job! I'm just typing anything and everything at this point until something clicks. I just need something to click, okay? Something's gotta click. I sent that word too fast. It's okay. It's an animal, but it's like the scientific name, so I'm surprised. It happens, though. It's all good. Oh, there you go. We were one word short. I'm sorry. I'm not knowledgeable with my words. Not knowledgeable with my words at all. Moving on up, though. Moving on up to the big leagues. Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, good lord. There's a fake letter. One of the letters is fake. Well, it's not those four. Ooh, good one. X is fake. Gotcha. Gotcha. Waiting for that lock. You were like a hair too early with your input there. What do we got? I highly doubt. Oh, you know what is a word though? That's a word. Cokes is another good one. Can we do the singular version of that? Can we do cook? Coke. There we go. Dicko! I was gonna say psych next, but X... Well, we can do it this way. S-I-K-E. Do we think it's gonna work? You could also just do sick singular, but... I want to see if psych works. Nope. Alright, there's that one. Can we manage to get the last two words? I don't know if we can. Because I am dumb. Do ices. Okay. What's the last one? Oh, no. It has to be an S. It has to be an S word. Oh! You got it! Good job, B-Doms! I'll have you know, by the way, I definitely just spelled continue wrong like a dummy. I was watching an anime with Robo last night, and I went to clap my hands because something funny happened, and I hit my thumb, and I was dying in pain when I did that. I also elbowed my thumb last night and was dying in pain from that as well. So the fact that I can do this and not feel the pain in my thumb, I am so happy. I wish I would have gone to urgent care yesterday after work instead of waiting till this morning, but I'm just happy that it feels so much better. It feels so much better. What are these words? Oh, we can't do 3 letters. Ignore these 3 letters. It's not 3 letters. Oh, we have a hidden letter. Unusual. There, maybe. How about just usual? There you go. So we got an extra L. There's an extra L. We are not gonna move on. Oh, Sully's a good one. Can I do names? It doesn't. Oh, it does names! It takes names! It takes names! Dang it, did I do that too early? I may have done that too early. Ally, there you go. I don't know if this is gonna be one, but I'm gonna try anyway. Give me a word! Give me a word, B-Doms! Oh god, oh god, oh god! Lulu's, there you go. Nope. Ah! Saved by the bell. Saved by the bell. I just started spamming words. I just started spamming. I said something's gotta hit. Oh, there you go. One of the letters I'm using has to be fake. Does it? No, it's gotta be R. R is fake. R is fake. R is fake. Oh, hence is a good one. Have we figured out what our fake letter or our hidden letter is yet? Good lord! G! G! Oh, exchange, 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 exchange. I don't have any more things, but it's exchange! Ah! Our thing was locked. That makes me sad. We were level 14. Level 14 B-Doms. Level 14. That makes me so sad. It's okay. We were also pretty close. Yeah, if we... Dude, I would never... I obviously didn't, but I never would have guessed G. How do you guess G? See, I don't mind the fakes. It's the hiddens that throw me off. The hidden letters throw me off. I hope that these paints are still liquidy. They should be. Keyword should be. But, oh look, I have paper towels in here from the last time we painted. But there's a chance that, these paints are not still liquidy. Exclamation join in the purple chat if you want to get in on the blood droplets. Get yourself some extra useless points. So, friendly reminder, this is what the picture is supposed to look like. And this is as far as we got. This is as far as we got. So, we're gonna try and get a little bit further on this today. I know the camera is not fabulous. I know the camera's not fabulous, but, this is what it's supposed to look like. This is as far as we got. We got white and blue done. We got white and blue done. Because they tell you to start with the lightest color. So we started with white, and then we went to blue. So we're gonna move on, excuse me. We're gonna move on to the light pink, and try and get the pinks done. If I can get the pinks done today, I will be happy. But, so this is what I'm going to be doing, and I'm gonna put this glove on just because I don't want paint to go onto my bandage, because I am wearing the bandage all day tomorrow at work. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit snug on the bandage, but that's fine. These gloves are not quite big enough for this really nice thick bandage on my thumb, but it's okay. It's not that bad. I can live with it. I've got a little cup of water here for me to dip the brushes into to clean it off. I've got an old paper towel here from when we painted the first time, but I've also got a new paper towel that I brought up because I was trying to be prepared for this. So we're going to start with color number 6, which is the lightest pink, and then we're going to work our way up. So there are 4 different types of pink for us to go through, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're going to try and get this painted. I might need some more light on this picture, though. So I do apologize if the light kind of blinds the camera, but I need some more light over here. I need to be able to see what I am trying to paint. So I do apologize, but the light the light is getting
Chat
put
is
on so that I
excited
can
you.
see.
A break.
Who needs to
Don't
see?
worry,
I
my
need to see.
friends.
These
I'll be
numbers are
back real soon to keep you
tiny.
company.
I need
Stay
to
tuned.
see.
The fun's just getting started.
So
Scampers off
the fun
playfully.
time. The fun time. Yes, there is another raffle going in the chat. There's another raffle going in the chat. Exclamation join to get in on the raffle again. I see no numbers. Exactly. They are the tinies. It's not even that well focused on here. They are the teeny tinies, so that they're easily hidden by the paint, but there are teeny tiny little numbers on there. There are teeny tiny little numbers. They also give us 2 different paintbrushes with 2 different thicknesses. I think we might be able to get away with using the slightly thicker brush, because we're going to be covering it with the darker pinks. So I think we might be able to get... I am too blind for that. Mood, V-Doms. Mood. I might be able to get away with using the thicker paintbrush since we're painting over it again. Points! Alright, are you still liquid? Or am I going to have to get out my other paints? It's still liquid! Yay! Alright, cool. Oh, poor V-Doms. Poor B-Doms. I'm gonna put this over here with the box. And I'm gonna try and focus on the painting. Alright, we're doing number 6. If I do get in the way of you being able to see what I am painting, I do apologize, but that's because my my phone camera is what we are using to try and see the painting itself, and it's not phenomenal. This is a weird one. Uh-oh. How about you just do Link? Ooh, that's a good one. You're almost done, B-Doms. I just mean all the larger words. Yeah, it's definitely weird with all of the larger words. I'm gonna not lie to you guys. The paintbrush has a lot of loose fibers on it, and it's kind of annoying. I don't know if that's something that I can, like, pull those fibers off or not, but there's, like... No, it's not gonna let me pull those fibers off. Good grief. There's little strands that stick out further than the rest of the paintbrush, and it's annoying. It's annoying! Do I have skizzers here? I had skizzers here at one point, but I do not apparently have them at the moment, so... I need to find my skizzers so that I can trim this paintbrush so that all of the little pieces are the same length. I found my skizzers. I found them. Found them. Oh, good lord, trying to trim the paintbrush with my left hand is not working. Almost there. Almost got it. Almost got it. There we go. That is much better. Good grief. You know, sometimes I really wish that 3-letter words were allowed. Sometimes I really wish that 3-letter words were allowed. Ooh, privacy. Good one. Because I look at them and I see the word cry and I'm like, ooh, cry. But then I'm like, oh, dang it, that's a 3-letter word. 3-letter words aren't allowed. Excuse me. Monsieur Lightbulb, who told you you could turn away? I am not done with you, Monsieur Lightbulb. You're supposed to be letting me see the numbers. I hope that doesn't blind you guys too much. Sorry. I need to... The numbers. For where the paint goes. So that I can paint the flamingo. So that I can post it in the Discord and go, look! Look, Willow! I painted the flamingo for you! Because you wanted me to finish painting the flamingo. We have tons of other little, paintings and, like, Legos and stuff to build, by the way, guys. So that's one of the other things that we can possibly do this year with our streams. Is we can... And now, I don't know if we can actually manage to do, like, a nice lengthy streamathon type situation. But maybe later on in the year, we can think about possibly doing a streamathon and have, like, building different Lego sets or building the Disney puzzles as part of the rewards for the streamathon. But that's definitely not until later on in the year. That's not a first half of the year situation. That's a later half of the situation. Because we gotta grow our channel a little bit more before I consider doing the streamathons again. I actually considered doing one for my birthday, since I am no longer going out to California for Robo and I's birthday week. I'm going out in May instead, which reminds me, I gotta book those tickets because I just got an email from American Airlines today letting me know that my miles are gonna expire in a month. So I need to use those miles and book my tickets so that I can go out there. Yeah, we can grow our channel some more and do a streamathon. I thought about doing the streamathon for my birthday because I figured I could start it on Friday night and play some games, and then I can leave it up as a subscriber only chat while I go sleepies, and then, or an emote only chat while I go sleepies Friday night, and then come back on Saturday and play some games on Saturday and change it over to, like, words on stream while I go shopping on Saturday during the morning hours, and then we come back Saturday night and we play some more games on Saturday night, and then I put it back into, like, emote only for sleepies on Saturday night. But I wasn't sure who would actually want to stick around for an entire weekend doing that. Plus I want to still get Robo time. So I wasn't sure that would be super worth it. Unless Robo decides he wants to play games with me during the weekend. But I'm not gonna force him to play games with me all weekend, you know? I don't wanna be that kind of girlfriend that forces him to play games with me. So. If it's not in the books, it's just not in the books. It's not that big of a deal. Aging? Yes, I am aging. I know that's not what you meant. You're doing the words on stream, but it was still funny and very well timed. Giga! Giga! Like gigahertz? Gigabytes? I don't know what else starts with giga. I was trying to be funny, but I could only think of those two. I don't know how giga isn't a thing, but okay. Hey, you moved on at least. Gigantic! Ooh. Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no. You tried, but no. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you, this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be a lot worse with me not having my thumb. But, this isn't that bad not using my thumb for this. This is not that bad at all. That pink is not as light as I thought it was going to be. It's probably going to look lighter once I get the other pinks down, but that pink is not as light as I thought it was going to be. No, that starts with giga. Oh. Yes, it technically does, but it doesn't start with giga in the same way that the other ones start with giga. It does not start with giga the same way the other ones start with giga. Because the other ones are very clearly giga, but gigantic is ja, instead of guh. Jesus, I sound like a kid show right now. Can you say Azul? Yes, I know Dora is not the same as saying gigantic, but same difference, guys. Same difference, okay? Gonna do a little painty paint over here. A little painty paint over there. I was too old for Dora, so I never really saw it. See, I saw a lot of different versions of Dora the Explorer, and I also saw Go Diego Go, who was Dora's cousin. My sister was obsessed with Dora. My parents one year actually managed to get a Dora the Explorer dollhouse from the Salvation Army. So my sister had Dora the Explorer. I do remember Blue's Clues though. Did you see when the original Steve or whatever his name was posted his update? I don't know if it was this past year or 2 years ago, but he posted a video talking about how he was proud of us or something. Did you ever watch Dragon Tales? Of course. Of course I watched Dragon Tales. Baby Bop and all them, or Barney. But Dragon Tales was better. Dragon Tales. They had the magical scale. Baby Bop and them from Barney were cool, but Dragon Tales was better. My favorite, though, was, was it Maggie and the Beast? I can't remember if her name was Maggie and the Beast or not, but the one with the big yellow guy with the red spots, I loved him. I think so. I never saw it. I loved that one. I also enjoyed, now don't ask me why I was obsessed with Reading Between the Lions, but I loved Reading Between the Lions. There was another show that was just on my mind that I can't think of now. Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. That one! I was missing the word ferocious. That's the one. At least I got her name right, okay? There was another... Oh! Bear in the Big Blue... Bear in the Big Blue House, which they did put on Disney Plus, by the way. They did in fact put Bear in the Big Blue House on Disney Plus. I think it's cool that they're uploading all of the old 90s shows and early 2000s shows onto Disney Plus, because now instead of making your kids watch this garbage that is the new kids shows, they can watch the old kids shows. Some of the new kids shows aren't that bad, like Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood is just an updated version of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, so that one's not horrible. But like some of the shows are just crazy. I'm trying to make sure I put enough paint over the numbers so that the numbers can't be seen. Like, it's okay if it's a little splotchy, but the numbers need to be covered. Bare minimal. Bare minimal. That's it for our number 6 paint. That's everywhere that number 6 goes. So, we're gonna go ahead and wash off that brush, and then we'll move on to paint number 7. Recon! Ounce. That's a good one. Was there a fake letter for this? You could have done once. ONCE. No, just too many words. Fair enough. Fair enough. Sorry. Lo siento. Please forgive me. Alright, since I have all of these paper towels here, I'm gonna use these paper towels to wipe my nose. Stop wiping. Curve was the last 5 letter. Aw. I need to mute my mic for a second so I can actually blow my nose. Please excuse me for a second, okay? Did you really? I muted the mic. I was trying not to have you hear that. One of the cameras has to be picking up the volume then, which is very annoying. I thought I turned off all of the extra cameras. Unless you're just messing with me and telling me that you heard that, in which case, you're rude. It traveled hundreds of miles and hit me. Wow. Wow. That's rude. That's rude, B-Doms. Rude! I was trying to be mindful and polite and not have you guys hearing me with my schnock. It would have taken longer than 3 seconds to reach me. Just a little bit, bud. It's okay. Oh, gazelle! Nice. Allege? You're getting all them big words. My sister used to, like, pull up on her phone the Unscramble website, and she would type in the letters, and it would give her all of the words to type in. She cheated at this game. She loved it nonetheless, but she cheated at this game, man. Alright, we're doing number 7 next. Number 7. The Unscramble would take longer for me. That's unfortunate. Oh my god, this is like a hot pink. This is a hot pink. Hot pink. Why does that number look like 0? That number looks like a 0. What is that number supposed to be? It's supposed to be a 9? That looks like a 0. What do you mean that's a 9? What? I call baloney. What's even funnier is I only ever failed 2 classes, both were English. I'm gonna tilt this camera down a little bit, just because you guys are seeing the top of my head anyway. So I'm just tilting it down a little bit, that way you guys aren't seeing the back of my head. Because you're definitely seeing the back of my head a lot while I'm doing this, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did you make it, B-Doms? Did you make it? Did you make it? You made it! Fishy, 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 fishy. So, exclamation join in the chat on the purple side if you want to get in on some extra blood droplets. Get some extra useless points. Kyle's missing out on a lot of useless points today, guys. I know y'all are sitting there yelling at me now because he's gonna get summoned now that I mentioned his name, but... just saying. Missing out on a bunch of useless points with y'all. That's why am I redeeming it? You're like, give me all the points while he's not here. Well, hey, maybe the new streaming schedule is gonna throw him for a loop, and he's gonna miss out on a couple of the streams, and you'll get some of the points. Maybe that's what will happen. I can't make any promises, but maybe, just maybe. Fishy, 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 fishy. Fishy, fishy. Doobie 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 doobie. Trying real hard to get this flamingo done for Willow, guys. It's not actually for Willow, but she has very much wanted to see this flamingo done. We started it, and I have not been doing my due diligence to get this done. There are definitely nights that I have done nothing but sit here watching shows that I could have very easily painted this flamingo. And I have not done it. I also get into this really bad mindset of if I start something on stream, that I should finish it on stream instead of off of stream, and I really should get out of that habit. But that's okay. Alright, that's the first section. That is a very, very bright pink compared to that light pink that we put down. I don't know about y'all, but that's a very bright pink compared to the light pink that we put down. And I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, I gotta figure out where the rest of these number 7s go. Okay, it looks like some of them go on the leg. The leg's got some 7s in it. It's also got some 8 in it, so I have to be careful. But it looks like the leg has 7 in it. I may have to switch over to the smaller paintbrush. May have to switch over to the smaller paintbrush. There's like this little knee joint here on the flamingo's leg. I can use the big one, but I have to switch over for the rest of it. Kinda thin. This is kind of bulky. We're gonna go ahead and 2 points off. Oh no! You were 2 points off? That's unfortunate. I'm sorry, V-Doms. You gotta yell at me. You gotta, like, use a sound alert when you may not make it. That way I can do a word for you. Or maybe I'll just have to do a word at the beginning to give you that extra boost. I love how I grabbed the thinner paintbrush because the leg is thinner and, it's definitely not as thin as I thought it was. Definitely not as thin as I thought it was. It's okay, it doesn't have to be perfectly the way they do it. Doesn't have to be perfectly the way they do it. Alright, let's see if I can get a word for you. How about... There you go, give you an extra boost. I didn't think I would get that close, but Ibex was a lot of points. Yeah, because of the X. Any word with an X is going to be a lot of points. It's all good, V-Doms. You're doing exceptionally well for playing this game mostly by yourself. Okay, let's be honest here. You're playing this game mostly by yourself. You're doing very well. You don't have Luna here helping you. You don't have Al here helping you. Books left. Lily left. My sister isn't here. You're doing exceptionally well doing this by yourself. I'm honestly kind of surprised that Al didn't stop in to say hi. Especially since Scadison stopped in. definitely thought Al would have been here to say hi and do a couple words. She was live earlier. She's working on rebranding herself. It's funny, everyone's rebranding. One of our Kyles rebranded, Mr. Kyle. He became Loon Lakeland. And then you've got Al. She was the Mad Alchemist, and now she's Zala something. And then you've got whatchamacallit, Randomer. Randomer is rebranding to Lily. Everyone's rebranding this year. Sorry, I'm always gonna be Rambo, guys. I will not be rebranding. You're stuck with Rainbow. Rainbow? Rainbow. You're stuck with Rainbow. You're stuck with Rambo. Now, I do occasionally go by Night Dweller, but I'm just Rambo. I would rebrand, but I have no idea what I would do. I've been BDOM since like 2003. Yeah, that's fair. I've been Night Dweller since 2010-ish. I've been Rambo since 2016. I've always been Night Dweller, but I was Rambo in 2016. So it's been almost a decade. My name is old enough to drink. That's crazy. Crazy. Bumper? Ooh, bumper. Oh, are you on round 2? Should I look up and do a word? You're like, nah, I got this. I mean, yeah, I'm sure you do, but I can still help and take some of the anxiety away by doing a word or two. Just a word or two to help. Is that it? Is that really it for down there on the 7s? Okay. Where else needs 7? That's an 8, 9, 8, 9. Down here's a 7. Down here is a 7. Lucky number 7. I'm gonna have to do a second layer on top of that because that 7 is showing through. Not that it's a big deal if it shows through, but I don't know why some are so easy to get and some are impossible solo. I have no idea, B-Doms. I really have no idea. Fortunately, it's just random. It doesn't take into account how many people are actually playing or anything like that. It just does whatever it thinks it wants to do. And sometimes the, like, starting level 1 level feels like it should be a level 8 or level 10 level. And sometimes the level 14 feels like it should be a level 1. It literally makes no sense. No sense. Alright, that's a number 7 down there. There you go. You got a starter word. I give you a starter word. Ooh, Elex. Select is the other long one. You just move the S to the other end of your word. Alright, let's see. Where else do we got a 7? Oh, there's a 7 up over here. That's a big old 7. Is that really all 7? It is. Okay. So there's a 7 right here. And it stretches all the way up over this way, but then it's also all of that white space there, and it actually wraps around all of this other light pink. That is all number 7. Wow, B-Doms, I'm just trying to be helpful, okay? I'm just trying to be helpful, buddy. Fishy, 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 fishy. I'm not trying to say you're not smart. I'm just trying to be helpful, okay? Okay. I'm not actually sad. I'm just being funny, okay? Being funny. Just being funny. You know what else I'm surprised by? I'm surprised Robo didn't donate to the Steam gift card giveaway. I know he has the channel points. I know he does. You know who else I haven't seen in a hot second? Ben. I was just talking with him earlier. I reminded him about the free Epic game. And that he needs to make sure he gets the free Epic game that they put out today. I definitely missed the past 2 days because of my finger and not thinking about it, but I remembered to get today's, and it's a medieval type game that I know Fen would love, so I was like, hey dude, free game. He's probably busy dealing with the fam though. Holiday seasons are definitely chaotic for people with fam. Robo's like, you're gonna mention me? I'm gonna do it now. You didn't have to, babe. I just was surprised. You're normally one of the first people to jump in on that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to pressure you, babe. I'm not trying to pressure you. What's the free game? I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it's some medieval type game. They've been giving away free games every day for the past, like, 2 weeks. They'll have another one that comes out at 11 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. I think it's 11 a.m. Eastern anyway. I could be wrong. I'm mostly sure that it's 11 a.m. Eastern. Mostly sure. One of my favorite things about the holiday season, it's because it wasn't working at the start. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's fair. Kingdom Come Deliverance. I've had most of the games they've given away. I've had like 2. I've had like 2 that didn't work. I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. You're right. It wasn't working at the beginning, though. That's because I've never done a community point raising thing. I've never done the community point raising, but I decided that this was something fun that we could do as a community and use up some of the channel points.
Scampers around
Was
the
y'all
screen.
could,
Time for a snack break. But
y'all
don't
could try and
worry,
get a giveaway.
I'll be back soon to
And if you
entertain
manage to get the
all.
points in the 30
Rough,
days,
rough.
then we'll start the
Darts
giveaway
off
period
screen.
next month. And if you don't, then we will restart it with a slightly lower goal for y'all. If you need a slightly lower goal, we'll do a lower goal. But I figured 25,000 was a good one. And then, yeah, exclamation join. If me and Robo each show up 5 times, we got it. Yeah, which means that it should be fine. Because we're doing 3 streams per week now, so you guys should be fine. I figured 25,000 was pretty low. If you guys absolutely smash this goal, then the next one we do, I'll increase it. But I don't think the next one we'll do is necessarily going to be a giveaway. I think the next one will be, like, having me stream something specific. We gotta mix it up, you know? We can't just do giveaways. We gotta mix it up. Phedoms! You got the blood droplets. Good job, buddy. We can always do a community event to raise up to do a 24-hour stream-a-thon, too. I know Robo likes to get people to do the 24-hour streams, so we can always raise channel points to get us to do 24-hour streams. So there's lots of different things that we can do community goals for. But that's one of the other ways I figured we could get some extra engagement and some extra involvement is by doing the little community events. Especially during the raffle, because the raffle one, you're going to get entries by being more active and like checking out the other pages that I have and stuff like that, so the more active you are in the community, the more entries you will get. I just gotta finish looking into some stuff before we set that up is all. I started setting some stuff up, but I gotta finish looking into some stuff and setting some stuff up. Yoke! Yoke! Ooh, tyke? Like little tykes? Like those little car thingies? Sometimes I feel like this painting by numbers is absolutely pathetic. I feel like I could be painting so much more, so much faster if I wasn't doing the painting by numbers, but like, it's giving you all of the super small tiny details, so you gotta take your time and fill in all the little. I can't just like go in and paint all of one color because then this makes me miss Plaster Fun Time. What is Plaster Fun Time? What? Dun, 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 dun. But if I color the entire canvas in one color and then go back, first of all, I'm gonna run out of that color paint. But second of all, I'm not gonna be able to see the numbers to paint the rest of them. So can't do that. Oh, I should have helped you out. I don't know how close you were on that last one, but I should have helped you out. I'm sorry. There's a place where you would walk in, buy a thing, and then paint it. Could be a scenery thing, a dragon, a dog, etc. They'd give all of the paint and glitter you wanted, and even gave you paints to take home. Nice. We don't call it Plaster Fun Time. What do we call it? Not Pottery Barn. What is it? Make Me Mine. It's called Make Me Mine around here. We have stuff like that, though. Color Me Mine. That one. Yeah, same thing. Same difference. Ta-da! You got your minimal letter score! I'm just waiting for the lock. I've got one more word. I technically have 2 more words. 3 more words. I've got a bunch more words. Because there's also ball, hall. My headset's dying. It started beeping at me. My headset's dying. It's okay. Oh, bald! Doesn't accept halal. I feel like reporting that. I can't help you with that, unfortunately. I helped you with other things. I can't help you with words it doesn't accept. Nada. Nada una paquita. I blew my nose and I still have a runny nose. My nose has been runny all day though. What's worse is it's runny when I'm sitting up or standing up and doing stuff. But the second I lay down and get ready for bed, I'm going to be super congested. And it's not going to want to come out. It's not going to be runny. It's just going to be like super thick and all up in everything. Because why would it be runny when I need it to be runny? I hope y'all know I have another one of these. I have another one of these kits. It has taken us this long to do the flamingo, but we totally have another one of these kits. Uh, I've got one more. I've got one more for you, B-Doms. There you go, buddy. You're over the count. The rest is on you. Okay, this does not go fully around. It stops here. But it goes most of the way around. Because I beat you to the unlock with the delay. God, I need a life. No, you don't. Your life is hanging out with me, B-Doms. You do not need a life, bud. This is your life. Your life is hanging out with me. It's just like Robo. Robo's life is being stuck with me in a call 24/7, 365. Except for when the call decides to drop and be a butthead. Then he gets a couple hours peace while the call is dropped. No, it's not a particular song that I'm singing. I'm just being weird and random, okay? Yeah, that light pink is starting to look a lot more like peach now that I've got this bright pink next to it. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, this part over here is also this super duper bright pink. Willow! Willow! You made it! Happy New Year, darling! Oh my god, my throat hates me right now for yelling your name. Happy New Year, Willow! What's up? Willow's like, caps lock everything. Caps lock everything. We're working on your flamingo, Willow! You've been begging for it since I started it 3 months ago. We're working on your flamingo. And no, I have not been working on your flamingo the entire almost 3 hours. I have only been working on the flamingo the past hour. Yes, it has taken me this long to do this much pink. How is your holiday going, Willow? What have you been up to since your New Year started? Did you make any good resolutions? Jazz! Everyone's here! Everyone's here! Happy New Year, Jazz! I know it's almost the 2nd for you already, but Happy New Year, darling. Actually, yeah, it should pretty much be the 2nd for you already. Alright, that's an 8, that's a 9, that's an 8, that's a 9. That's a 9, that's an 8. That looks like a 6. We missed a 6. We missed a 6, y'all. I messed up. I messed up! We missed a 6. We gotta go back to 6 for a second. It's gone 1 a.m. on the 2nd. Yeah, see, I'm sorry. I have no spoons, but sending love. Well, thank you, Jazz. I appreciate it. It makes sense that you have no spoons if it is 1 a.m. on the 2nd. I would not expect you to still have spoons at that point in time. I appreciate you stopping by, though. It's okay, probably heading to bed soon. Gotta be up at 3:30. Why do you have to be up at 3:30, Willow? And woke up with negative spoons. Oh, no. Oh, no. Waking up at 3:30 is gross. I say that as I woke up at 5 a.m. with my finger hurting, but to be fair, my finger was hurting, so that's probably why I woke up. Otherwise, I probably would have stayed asleep. What's up, Sin? Thank you for giving Jazz some spoons. Much appreciated. Dad has to be at hospital at 5:30 for surgery. Gross. Gross. Hopefully all goes well, though, Willow. Prayers for you and your dad. Obviously more so for your dad than you, but still, prayers nonetheless. Prayers nonetheless. Hopefully all goes well. It's gotta suck. What did you just catch? Since when? What? What? Since when does the whale make a noise? Something else took all my spoons and then some, but let's not talk about that. Since always, I have never noticed the whale make noise, B-Doms. I have never noticed the whale make a noise. Not both of y'all doing Cobra. You know what I just realized, B-Doms? I don't think we ever gave you your VIP command. All of the VIPs in the channel get a command. I don't think we ever gave you your command, buddy. Willow's got one. Salty had one, but I think it broke, so it's currently turned off. I don't think we ever gave you one. Yeah, so there you go. Willow's got one. The sweet one who wants only the best for everyone, except when it comes to slicing in the GGD world. Anything goes. We made that command for you back when we played GGD. I have not played GGD in years. Literally years. I have not touched it. And by that I probably mean like 2, but I don't know what GGD even is. It's Goose Goose Duck. Think Among Us, but better. Thank you for the lurky lurk, Jazz. Much appreciated. Yeah, I honestly think that GGD is a lot better than Among Us. I hate Among Us. Alright, hate's a strong word. I highly dislike Among Us. GGD is tolerable. I have not played recently, though, and they've had a lot of updates. So, there's a lot of new game modes. And a lot of new everything. Maybe that's something that we can try playing sometime, but you need community to play that. We need a group of people to play GGD. I loved Among Us. GGD not tolerable for me often. No? I thought you loved GGD, Willow. What happened? So people just started voting me out before playing the round just to not deal with me? Yeah, I had a couple issues of streamer friends doing that. Part of the reason why I didn't play it super often. We used to play it at least once a week back when I first started streaming, but that stopped pretty early on. Since people, all of the drama that happened with the other streamers, but we're not gonna get into that. That's done and over with. That was like 2 years ago. We're done with that. Long story. Yeah, I can understand, Willow. Don't worry. Couldn't blame them. I was annoying. See, the biggest thing I liked about GGD more than Among Us was GGD had the built-in chat. Now, I don't mean like the written chat, because Among Us had the written chat as well. No, GGD had the proximity, like, microphone chat. And then when you went into the meetings, you could all talk. So, I liked that about GGD. I also felt like GGD had a lot more maps and a lot more roles to pick from, so I enjoyed that better too. Alright, is that the only number 6 that I missed? I hope that's the only number 6 that I missed. I think it is. So we can move back on to number 7 now. Among Us has a proximity mod too. You see though, is it a mod or is it built into it? And it didn't used to have it. I know for a fact that it didn't used to have it. I wasn't crazy about the roles. Yeah, see, GGD's got so many roles. I'll have to show you one time. It's a free-to-play game. There's constantly drops on Twitch. And I'm sure Willow still is, but we used to be friends with a lot of the game developers. So, we used to talk with a lot of the game developers and play with them. Fishy, 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 fishy. All right, back on to number 7. Haven't really chatted with Thor much. If you're not one to play GGD anymore, then it makes sense that you don't. Does Aramel still play GGD? Do you still hang out with Aramel, Willow? I pop in every now and again to see how they're doing, but wasn't sure if you still hang out in there. I know, Olivia still hangs out in Aramel's chat. Raffle time! Exclamation join in the chat to get in on B-Dom's raffle if you guys would like some extra blood droplets. He does, and only once in a blue moon with Siren. Gotcha. I don't really see Deadly play it much either. I've seen her do it a couple of times, but not nearly as much. I've seen her playing DBD a lot more frequently, though. What else has Deadly been playing? I need to reach out to her again. I was supposed to reach out to her last month, but I forgot. Last month went by so quickly. I don't know about you guys, but last month just went by so quickly. I felt like we got next to nothing done. She's been in and out of hospital? Yeah, I was hearing about that. That's a word? What's a word? Pignut? Apparently. Apparently. How about... You can also do... that one, but you need the lock to be gone. I didn't mean to press enter. My finger slipped. Like that. Ta-da! You're moving on to the next one. That is a person's name. Ping's a good one. Ping's a good one. Alright, there's a 7 on the other side of this part. I don't know if we're gonna get all of the pink done tonight. I wanted to try and get all of the pink done, but I spent so long reading all of those fortune cookies, I don't know if we're going to, get all of the pink done tonight. Well, it's only 2 more numbers. Good night, Willow! Thank you for stopping by, darling. Much appreciated. Again, good luck with everything tomorrow. Make sure you get lots of sleepies and try not to stress too much, okay? Let us know how it goes. I'm sure we all want to know that it went well. Yeah, while it's only 2 more numbers, it's a lot of Flamingo to cover. It's a lot of Flamingo to cover, guys. Think I gotta head out after this round. Back is done. Long couple weeks. Yeah, it's fair, B-Doms. It's fair. It's all good. I was only planning on going for another half hour anyway, so I mean, if you want to stick it out for half an hour or you want to just duck now, that's completely up to you. I appreciate you hanging out as long as you have, especially considering you were streaming beforehand. So don't sweat it, buddy. It's all good. I gotta make sure I get sleepies before work tomorrow, so. I was ready to get off like 45 minutes ago, so I already stuck longer. It's all good, Doms. Don't sweat it, bud. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And I'm sure I'll see you on Saturday anyway. Not that I know what we're doing on Saturday yet. You know what we might do on Saturday? We might start a new game on Saturday. I'll have to check and see my progress on all of our other games like Palia and Dreamlight and see how our Crap! I just realized what I forgot to do yesterday. I was supposed to hop on Pokemon Violet yesterday and redeem the code to get some free stuff. I wonder if that Terror raid is still going. Because there's definitely a terror raid that I have to do. Yes, but I may have to go early. Sunday I'm visiting a family friend for lunch, but it's an hour to grandma's, then 90 minutes there. Oof. Oof. It's all good, B-Doms. Again, you know I appreciate you hanging out for however long you can, bud. I was supposed to jump on and redeem a code to get free things. I need to see if that terror raid is still going and hop on. I've definitely missed a lot of terror raids this past year because I haven't been paying super close attention to Pokemon. That's something else we gotta pay more attention to this year, guys. We gotta get back into doing our Pokemon stuff. Which means we need to make more progress with our Pokemon Scarlet because that's what I play on stream with y'all. Well, good night. Happy New Year. Have a good rest of your week. Thank you, B-Doms. I appreciate it. I will see you on Saturday. Get some good sleepies. I'm sure I'll talk to you before Saturday, but I will definitely see you Saturday, so. All the points! Alright, where else is there a number 7? That looks like an 8, and that looks like a 9. So that may be it for our number 7s. That may be it for our number 7s. I'm trying to do like one final check because I thought we got all of our 6s as well. And then it turned out that we missed it. So I'm trying to double check to make sure we got all of the 7s. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we can move on to our 8s now. Osteos. Osteos? Was that supposed to be adios? Adios, muchacho! I'll see if we can get a little bit of 8 done before we call it a night on this. If I could get all of 8 done, that'd be fabulous, but I don't think we're gonna get all of 8 done in the next, what, 20 minutes? Excuse me, number 7, will you close? There you go. Good grief. Alright, number 8, time to open. As I open, like, every number in the process of opening number 8. Alright, I'm hoping we can use... I just got paint on my finger. I'm hoping that we can use the bigger brush and knock out the larger sections that are number 8 a little bit faster than all these tiny sections that were number 7. But who knows? Who knows? This is back to being a peachy pink. Number 7 was like a hot pink. This pink is back to being a peachy pink. Can't make up our mind whether we want a hot pink flamingo or a peachy pink flamingo. I think number 9 is going to end up being another hot pink color. Alright, see, I knocked out that section of 8 pretty quickly. If we can knock out 8, that'd be wonderful. I don't know if we're going to, but it would be absolutely wonderful if we could just knock out all of 8. Dun, 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 dun. I think it's funny that you see my gloved hand and it's like, why is your hand gloved, Rambo? Because I'm protecting a bandage. Fine. Normal. Isn't weird. It's not weird at all, okay? This is not the gloved hand you are looking for. I know I originally said that this color was also peachy, but honestly, looking at it now, it's more of a rose color. I don't know. It's weird, okay? It's weird. Fishy, 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 fishy. Oh, the fishies. Alright, that part there is 9. This part down here is 8. And that's all 9. Ooh, we got mistletoe, babe. Mistletoe! Time for you to kiss me under the mistletoe. I'm gonna have to try and go in and see if these guys actually caught all of the Christmas stuff. Not that hard to check, I just gotta do the decks and see what pops up. See if any of the ones at the end are still grayed out or not. And if they are, then you haven't gotten all of the Christmas items yet. But if they're not grayed out, and you can see everything on the list. Fishy. Hey, Scadison! How's Al doing? I know she was testing all of her tech stuff earlier, so hopefully she's having an okay time. You know what I'm just now realizing? I pressed in on the spacebar on my keyboard for the gaming computer. Because the keyboard's right here underneath. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. This little part here isn't. Like that. Some of that went into the 9 territory, but it'll get colored over when we do the 9, so it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. There's also a raffle going on in the chat right now. If you guys want to do exclamation join to get in on the raffle,
friends. I'll be
get some
right
extra
back
blood
to playing
droplets.
with you all soon.
Especially now that
Wave
VDoms
tiny
isn't
paws
here to take the
excitedly.
points. do 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 do. 30 seconds left! It's probably more like 15 at this point, but 15 seconds left! Oh yeah, this is definitely going a lot faster than the number 7 was going. A lot faster! There you go, Scadison! Aw, you were like a fraction of a second too late, babe. Fraction of a second too late. That would have been funny if you managed to pull it off, though, babe. What would have been even funnier is if you and Scadison both split it because you both did it last second. That would have been funny. At least to me, it would have been funny. I don't know if it would have been funny to you guys. It would have been to me. That's a number 9. That's a number 8. That's 9. This is all 8. This is 8. That is 8. This is all 8. That's 8. This is 8. That's 9. That's 8. That's 8. This is all 8. It looks like there's a little bit of 8 down in the leg. Just the tiniest bit of 8 down here in the leg. That's 9. This part here looks like it might be an 8. Fishy, 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 fishy. I'm trying to like pre-mark where some of the 8s are. So I can see where all needs to be colored. So all of that is 8. All of that stuff is 8. Fishy, 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 fishy. The flamingo's gonna eat all of the fishies that you guys catch. Well, maybe not all of the fishies. It depends on if they're edible fishies or not. Isn't it something that flamingos eat is what gives them their color? I could be wrong. But I swear I've heard that somewhere, that it's what they eat that gives them their pink color. Bedoms would know. I managed to get around this little number 9 spot, or am I gonna have to get the smaller brush? Shrimp? Is it the shrimp that they eat, or is it shrimp that what they eat gives them their color? I should have known you would have also known, babe. You're also very smart. Alright, we managed to get around that 9 spot without going too far into it. Nice. We might be able to finish number 8 before we end stream. Does not look like we're gonna get to number 9, but we can at least finish number 8 before we end stream. Eating shrimp gives them the pink color. Gotcha. Gotcha. Thank you, babe. Much appreciated for your knowledge. This 8 and 9 is looking like it's some type of spotted cow, man. Because you got a little spot of 9 there, a spot of 9 there, a spot of 9 there, a spot of 9 here. It's like it's a little spotted cow. Little spotted cow. Get up in that little spot there. In that little spot there. Beautiful. I'm just like angling the brush a different way because if you use it enough, it starts to get like a flat tip. So I'm just using it angled a certain way to be able to get up into the thin spots rather than grabbing the thin brush. I know it's not that hard for me to just grab the thin brush, but if I don't have to, why should I? I can just do everything with this thicker brush as well. Especially since it's already covered in paint. I am probably going to have to grab the thinner brush for the legs, though. The legs and down here, because those are some really tiny spots. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this into those teeny tiny spots. Fishy, 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 fishy. Fishy, 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 fishy. Fishy, fishy. May have had a little bit too much paint on the paintbrush that time, but it's okay. Like that. An orange spotted spinefoot. Not too shabby. Alright, see if we can cut around all these thin little corners for this real quick. Sometimes the texture of the canvas messes with the brush a little bit too, because the paint doesn't want to go into it. So you just have to keep like jabbing into it, and that texture just messes with the brush. It's a fun time indeed. Well, that was a lot of paint on the paintbrush that time. Okay. Come back and we'll thin it out some. Here, some it up over that way. We're almost there! Almost there! It looks so weird. I'm not gonna lie, it looks so weird. I feel like it looks even worse in person than it does on camera for you guys. Okay. This part here. That little spot. Put some this one. Takes care of that little spot. Almost done. We got this big section down here. Excuse me, sorry. We got this big section down here to do, and then there's the little dots down there and the legs. And then that's it for this color. And then there's still technically one more shade of pink to do, but that will get saved for another day. Not shaved, saved. The words with the things and the things with the stuff, you know? I mean, we're able to do just about all of this color with the big brush. I could probably try and do the smaller sections with the big brush too, but I don't know. It might just be a safer bet to use the small one. That corner. up into this. Almost done. Almost done. Gonna move over the little brush for the little portions, just so that I don't mess anything up with them. Come there. And then this little section down here. Portion here on the leg. Looks like it stops there, and then that becomes number 9. And then this entire portion up here, leg, is this number as well. Also, portion here of the back leg, because there are 2 legs. And that part there is number 9, that's number 9, that's number 9. So that should take care of all of our number 8 paint for the time being. Which I don't think is too shabby. Yeah, we do still have all of number 9 to go. We do still have numbers 1, 2, and 3, as well as number 4, which is going to be the black paint. I do think it's funny that they went 1, 2, 3, 5, and then 4. Like, why couldn't you just put 4 and then 5? It makes no sense that you put white in between 2 very dark colors. So, it is what it is, though. I don't think that's too shabby for like an hour and a half's worth of painting, considering how small the little painting spots are. Not that bad. We still got a decent way to go before it looks like this completed picture, though, that's for sure. Got a decent way to go before it looks like the completed picture. But, all things considered, I think we did pretty good tonight. We went through all of our ornaments. Well, not all of our ornaments, but all of our portions for the ornament. We got through some of the painting. You guys set a new record for our words on stream. You're up to level 15 now for words on stream. That's kind of cool. We'll definitely be playing a lot of words on stream this year, so don't worry. You guys will have plenty of time to try and beat that again. And I'm sure you will. I'm sure we'll get more people involved. This year's got a lot for us to explore and get into. We're going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to develop. We're going to have some new emotes coming in this year. I'm going to work on designing some new emotes for our subscribers, so that'll be fun. We're just going to have a lot more time to hang out. So, we'll be live again on Saturday. Currently, it's up in the air what we're going to be playing on Saturday, but we'll be playing some type of game. We'll possibly start a new game, but we could also possibly continue an old game if I have to finish doing some things for the Palia updates, or if I need to finish doing some things for the Dreamlight Valley updates. I'll figure that out beforehand. But if we don't do either of those, then I am looking forward to finally starting playing Grounded. Grounded's definitely a lot like some of the other games I've played, such as Minecraft, but it's different. It's got Ant Bully vibes, and I'm looking forward to giving it a try for once. So, it's been on my wish list. I have it through my Game Pass. I haven't touched it. But I hope you guys had fun. I appreciate you guys coming by and saying hello for the start of our new year of fun and exploration. And until next time, guys, stay happy, stay healthy. Make sure you're drinking all of your water. And don't slam your thumb in the car door like I did. Catch you on the flip side, everybody. Good night.